Yes, people, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Saeed TV, man. It's been a minute, man. I think it's been 2 weeks, man. You know what I mean? So since we had this show, big up to everyone who's locked in. Big up to everyone who's, you know what I mean, well and good in these crazy times at the minute. You know, the ones there. But yeah, man. Ash, how you doing, mate? Everything all good? You know what I'm saying to you?
Yeah, all good, all good. I mean, apart from the result yesterday. But yeah, you know, pre-season and it doesn't matter too much. But excited for the Premier League to get started soon. What we away now about 2 weeks out. We got Charity Shield and stuff. So yeah, no, life's good. Weather's been decent this past couple of weeks, and that while you've been away, Saeed. It's been beautiful over here. I know it's been hot over there where you've been. I've been enjoying all the content. Absolutely fantastic content over there, mate. Saeed on tour. Been loving that. So yeah, we need more of that. That's mega. That. So yeah, now pleasure to be here. Pleasure to be here with Double A as well, and Flawless will be here soon, I imagine, and the chat. And yeah, excited to get into it. So let's go.
Yeah, man. Big up, man. Like Double A. You know what I mean? Bit of non-league as well, chipping in there as well, man.
Well, how was it? Lower league, innit? Yeah. So
lower league, yeah.
Finally getting around to filming some episodes for this new series on the channel. FCAA, if you've not subscribed already. Yeah, no, do you know what, mate? It was entertaining to say the least. So excited to get that. I'm filming a few episodes first, and then start rolling it out. So I got get 5 in the bank, and then but now it's going good so far. I'm enjoying it. Back to watch another game on Saturday. I'm actually missing the Community Shield to do so, mate. Do you know what I mean? Because why not? I'd rather go and watch live football than watch United get battered off City. So, but now other than that, the summer's been so. The summers feel like it feels ages since proper football was there. You talk about the Euros and that. Mate,
I actually miss watching United, even though it was shit last season.
Of course you do.
You know what I mean? Like I don't know what it is yet, but I actually miss going Old Trafford live. And even though I was hating the season,
as crap as we've been. Even through the worst times, the Moyes times, the LVG times, nothing beats going to Old Trafford, seeing the man them chatting and watching and moaning about United afterwards. You know what I mean? But I'll just say quickly as well. Obviously, the best chat on YouTube. Big up to you all. It's been a little minute since I've been on here. Ash, my twin, Saeed as always. Big up for the 98k. Oh, I say Saeed. Is it Saeed O'Neil? Is that what? Is it your Fi? Wasn't it?
The Fi. Yeah, listen, basketball.
Give up on basketball, bro.
No, I'm going to be back in New York in September, so I'm going to try again one more time.
Yeah. You know how ruthless the NYC courts are? You better stay clear, man.
Bro, listen, man.
See how bad they were, though, Double A. That was a horrendous start of video.
Horrendous.
I mean, some of the shots, I mean,
free throws.
I've never seen a ball before.
Bro.
Throw motions and all that. Oh, the mechanics. To the American viewers.
Like you ever seen Space Jam, the Monstars before they get all the powers? That's what they were
like. Bro, I'm telling you, man. Nah, big up, man. Big up to everyone locked in. Like I said, Flawless will be here in a minute as well. Smash a like on the video if you can. Let's get to 100 likes ASAP. We've got a new member of the channel. Big up Sudans K. Thank you very much for you, mate. And Amin also says, name me a player who will score goals in McTominay goals. We'll get on to McTominay because we're going to be discussing it all. But we start off with the news that Man United will bid again for Mazraoui and Ligt, but it's going to be around 60 million. They want it. United looking at 45 million, man. But it's got to that stage, guys, where I just want them in right now because, bro, when you seen what was happening yesterday, bro, Lindelof, Evans, listen, no respect to Evans, but, bro, I didn't expect him to be relying on him this much. You know what I mean? His name shouldn't come like, you know what I mean, like within the vicinity of who should be like first, second, third choice. He should be a guy that emergency Carabao Cup little, you know what I mean, away from home. Like for us to be relying on Evans is crazy. Lindelof, he's like, come on, man. He ain't got no, you know what I mean? Like we need to stop with that bullshit there. I spoke to a couple of fans today. They were like, we need 3 centre-backs. I was like, bro, you're looking to get 1 right now. You know what I mean? Let alone 3. You know what I mean? Mazraoui and Ligt should get them for 60 million. Like, got to be, man, because, bro, defense let us down yesterday, man. I don't think we played badly last night. Defense and midfield let us down.
I'm gonna be honest with you, Saeed. I've not cared 1 iota about this preseason, and I'll tell you for why. And it's gonna sound like I'm moaning. What are we going to learn from what we're seeing? What is going to change from the manager's tactics to the players we're seeing? All the players we're seeing, the only player we've signed that's gone on a tour is injured. So the only positive we can see is that we were all right in shouting from the hilltops that Ahmad should be starting for this football club. That's positive I can take away. I'm not staying. I ain't watching any of these games in America, mate, because I know exactly what I'm going to see. You know, we got beat by Arsenal, we got beat by Liverpool, and we scraped a win against Real Betis. Let's be honest with ourselves. So anything I'm seeing or hearing or watching afterwards, it's all the same, mate. And my big issue is I feel like Ineos or Sir Jim, whoever's in charge, it is Manchester United. I feel like the club have taken us on a first date to Rosso, to San Carlo. All the money, showing us a nice time. There's no money for the second date. They ghost us because they've jumped us up a little bit with Euro and Xerxes, and then nothing has happened. Why? All of them have decided to go to America. All this backrooms, all the board. Nothing's happened for 10 days, and it's the same. All we're getting is regurgitated tweets about terms agreed. Now they're talking to clubs. Now nothing's happened. Nothing significant has happened. So, listen, for me. I'm going everything against what Asher said. Looking forward to the season. I couldn't be looking forward to it less, mate, because we're just stuck with the same shit again that's going to drag this club down. How we've still got Casemiro, Wan-Bissaka, Lindelof, Maguire, McTominay, Eriksen, Sancho. You know, Sancho could probably give a pass, but Sancho as well. How have we got all of these players still at the club? McTominay as well. Where are we going with these players at the club? I understand the argument of it's not going to happen in one summer. I fully understand that. But to have all of those players still at the club, having to use them in pre-season, gearing towards another season with these players, some of them players coming out saying, I've not been told I'm going, so I'm staying. Do you know what I mean? What are we doing? You see, you spoke about Andy Collins show, and it's something I wanted to raise today.
Yeah.
And Thiago Motta's been at the club for a matter of a couple of weeks, and he's already telling players, you ain't got a future here. You ain't part of the plans. Why can Manchester United not do this? Why is Manchester United a care home for everyone? Oh, come in, we'll look after you, we'll support you. It's all good. Yeah. Now come in, it's fine. Why can we not tell people, go, get out? And you can talk about the contracts, you can talk about the wages they're on, but United have to take a loss on some of it then, right? We will pay that to get rid of you because they're not good enough. All these players we see, the majority of the players we see on this tour have not been good enough. And the 7 or 8 that we've got to come back, for me, aren't going to bulk this squad enough to get us to 4th place or 3rd place. Do you know what I mean? We're scrapping again, for me personally, to finish 6th this season. I really am worried.
Wow, I'm thinking 3rd, man. I'm trying to be hopeful.
You are dreaming if you think this club's getting 3rd. You are
okay. But do you not expect like 5th and 6th, man? That for me, like I don't see that as progress. Yeah, we can play better football.
West Ham are better equipped than us this season.
Now they got a first 11. They haven't got a better squad than us, though.
We've got a first 11. That's it. What have we got on the bench that's coming on that's going to do other than Xerxes? What have we got on the bench that's doing bits?
Bro, but you know what it is though? For me though, it's like I think the reason why I say 3rd and 4th are reasonable is because I think Arne Slot's his first season. Are we saying that he's just going to have a little pass and Liverpool are going to be great?
Well, they've got a better squad than us though. A much better squad than us.
Yeah, they got quality as well. You know what it is for me though? It's not about squad depth. It's about quality. Man United's quality of squad depth isn't there for me. It's not there. But I think Man United in the 3rd season should be aiming for 3rd and playing good football and, you know what I mean, elevating like in terms of what we're trying to do. Like I don't like for me, if we're going 6th and that 7th, like I just think that what's really changed,
bro? What? You know what has really changed in this squad? All we've done is replace Varane and replace Martial. We've not added any quality to the squad. We've just replaced 2 players. Arguably, for me, we've lost our best defender, replaced him with an 18-year-old that the jury's still out on, and now he's injured. We've replaced Xerxes. The only upside is we replaced an injury-prone player with for me, an exciting prospect in Xerxes. But we've not added any quality to the squad. We're still rolling around with the same deadwood, with the same manager that I don't expect a lot from. How are you telling me that we're going to be 3rd?
No, I said United should be aiming for 3rd this season.
Oh, we should.
I believe it's going to happen.
Third season of a manager, we should be aiming for the championship. We should be aiming to win the league.
Yeah, that's a shout.
That's what we should be doing, but we're not. And we're finishing 8th. If you're saying we're going to jump 5 places with this,
we should never been 8th though. We should never been 8th though. That's the thing though for me.
No, absolutely. I absolutely agree with you.
We should have been lower, you know.
Manager. But if you look at that squad's not improved since last season. In no way has it improved.
And that's why my thing is, that's why I'm massively disappointed. I'm not even bothered about the signings. I'm more bothered about we haven't let go of these players, man. These players need to go. Like my concern is that these players are still here. Wan-Bissaka McTominay should have been out the door. We're in 1 week till the Community Shield. These men should have been out the door, fam. That's my concern. Like for me, players coming in, I get that we can go and get players and whatnot, but these players are still here. Lindelof, Maguire, McTominay. You know what I mean? These players are still here, brothers, guys. They're still here. Yeah. The deadwood is still here.
Playing Wan-Bissaka yesterday when he's potentially got a move to West Ham. You know,
what was that about?
Madness that, and then him getting injured, or I'm sure it's probably a little bit of tightness, and he just come off precautionary. But yeah, playing him's madness, and same with playing McTominay when we're trying to get rid of him. I mean, you've got to be moving past these players, like Double A saying there. The quality is just for me, Saeed. Listen, I'd love a 3rd. I think 3rd's really the top that we can hope for, because you look at this team and what we're going into the Community Shield with them. Who's our back 4 for the Community Shield? Who's our back 2? Lindelof, maybe Maguire or Evans again. It's those 3. Lisandro Martinez, he's not going to come back. He's in training at the moment. Yeah, he's not going to come back for maybe the 2nd game in the Premier League season. So, you know, for me, I'm worried going into the season. I really am. I'm excited because it's football. It's, you know, it's being there at Old Trafford, you know, watching the boys and that. But I'm looking at that team, and you've got Harry Amass at left back. You know, young kid. Okay, he's done all well on pre-season, but he's been caught a few times. You know, with his back to play and just been unaware, and at the Premier League level, you know, that's going to kill him. So we've got him at left back. A right back, Delow's not going to come in fresh. You know, he's going to have to get a few games before he gets back into fitness again, like these lads have needed on pre-season. Midfield with Kobbie Mainoo. You know, our squad going into this season is threadbare. I'm worried, and you know, we've not got a striker. We're not scoring goals. You know, you can see again against Liverpool, we're creating enough chances. Last year, the only difference was last year we weren't creating the chances. We weren't scoring goals, but we also weren't creating chances. We're creating chances now, but we're not scoring goals. So there's been no like improvement in play style. We played all right against Betis, but they were fairly open against Liverpool. I mean, that was a weak squad from Liverpool, and you could even see Arne Slot's team, the way they got back behind the ball, the way they recovered defensively was outstanding, and you just don't see that from us. The wide open spaces in the middle with Casemiro there, and the young lad Collier, who's, you know, his first real foray into, you know, I wasn't football.
I didn't mind the football against Liverpool, but again, you have to take it with a pinch of salt in it because it's pre-season, isn't it? You know what I mean? You can't really say, because you know what it is with Man United, though, especially with Ten Hag, is that we start to play a level of football where it looks like it's going somewhere. We lose a game and it's back to square one. It's back to kind of like, you know, the same old Man United where they're very, very kind of almost ordinary and it's easy to play against. And that's my kind of worry, man. They got Flawless, by the way, in the building, man. You know what I mean?
Big up you, man. Apologies on the lateness.
Nah,
shout out
come
to
on,
you
bro.
every
Love,
time,
man.
man. Shout out to
bro.
you for every time. Big up the chat as well, man. Love to the chat.
Yeah.
Each and every time, man.
But what are you saying, Flawless? Like, you know, because obviously a lot of people are kind of be like, yo, man, we should have been doing more. You know what I mean? Not really many teams have done more, but we can't really look at other teams. We've got to look at ourselves and that. But is there a lot to do in a little space of time? Or do you think, like, this is as good as you're going to get, man? Because, you know what I mean? All roads lead to the dugout. Like, where you kind of at?
There's a hell of a lot to do. Man, I think we knew this beforehand. Double A mentioned it about how we've not added quality and how we've replaced it. And Euro and Xerxes are two signings I like. Let's say Euro performs at a high level. Let's say Xerxes also performs at a high level. We are still way short. I keep talking about how I don't know. I know why it is. Because we haven't played in so long, and also because the last memory we have is us winning the FA Cup. It's like fans have forgotten how bad the season was under this manager, how bad these players were. We had our worst ever Premier League campaign in our history. We had our worst ever Champions League campaign in our history. The squad is the same. So why are we going to make a jump? I don't understand that whatsoever. People can mention injuries. Well, Martinez being fit for the full season, and that's a big if. Would that make a difference? Absolutely. Martinez makes a huge difference. That is it. Luke Shaw, you could say, okay, from a defensive standpoint, will also make a massive, not a massive difference, but will also make a difference as well. So we say Martinez and Shaw are the two players who are going to transform us from 8th to competing for top 4, or 8th to 4th, or 8th to 3rd, or 8th to 2nd. No, they're not. Because all our problems are still there. Defensively, we are still woeful as a unit on paper. I don't take preseason too much into consideration. Plus, I didn't watch the game because preseason form is up and down. I think in Ten Hag's first preseason, did we not batter Liverpool 4-0?
4-0, yeah.
Yeah, it was 4-0. And then look what happened. Look what happened at the first two games at the start of the season, and he switched it around. So yeah, and our biggest problem, we have problems all over the pitch, but in particular, Double A. Ash mentioned it about creating and scoring goals. So even if we create, which I personally still think is a problem, because it's the same players. Let's say we do get over that hump and we start creating chances. Who's scoring? I've said this countless times on your podcast. I think every single week of your pod that I've been on, well, I'm here every week. Every week I've said, who's creating? Who's scoring? On my channel, I've been saying it to people. Who is scoring the goals? I had someone tell me our front six was getting 75 goals, 75 league goals. I'm like, are you aware we scored 57 as a whole on the team? But now all of a sudden, Bruno, Rashford, Garnacho, Xerxes, Højlund, Diallo are getting 75 between them. So that means we're on course to get 90 plus goals. This is the delusion and the Kool-Aid that is going on. They're not capable. 75 between the 6 of them. But we scored 57 overall. And even in Ten Hag's good season, the first season, we only scored 58. I understand why it is. Because we haven't played in a while and it's the new cast smell. And it's the new feeling going into the season. And because we made the 2 signings of Xerxes and Euro so fast and it was so swift and it was good deals. But this squad is still miles away. So when you mentioned us needing what we need to do, it's major. How's the team any different? Xerxes not up to speed.
Well, I was going to say, is it worse than last season? Because we had Amrabat last season, Varane, Martial, even though, like I said, Martial's probably injury prone. But is it worse than last season or is it better?
Yeah, I think it's worse.
You could argue worse because there's no Varane.
No Varane and no Euro now. So you've got Euro to replace Varane.
Yeah.
So even if Euro was like close,
and you kept the Deadwood as well.
Casemiro's the year older looks worse. Maguire's the year older looks worse.
And also on top of that as well, this manager is still here that people are forgetting. Like, let's not forget that
with their new backroom staff, with Rude.
Yeah, people telling me that the backroom staff, the coaches, and Ineos, all of a sudden we're gonna play a better style of football. I've never seen a new footballing structure and an ownership and coaching staff have so much credit in the bank that they're gonna switch up how we play. Who's City's coaching staff? I have no idea. I don't know any of City's coaching staff. Who's Arsenal's coaching staff? No idea. Liverpool, only reason why I know about what's his face? The guy they always blame. I can't even remember his name. See, his name's eluded me with this guy I always blame. And with Arsenal, AirPod Albert. That's it.
Yeah.
They're the only two. But all of a sudden, our coaching staff is going to make a world of difference. And it's not just improvement. People are talking about transforming, because moving from 8th to 4th is not normal. That's a huge jump.
You know what? I think for me, this comment here, big up to Casey Gale. I think this is probably the best bit we've seen our preseason, is that we're getting shots off and we're creating a little bit of movement up front. Amad Diallo on the right hand side. Rashford, I can't lie to you guys. Rashford's been cooking in preseason.
Yeah,
yes, it's preseason. He's looking sharp.
How many goals he scored?
Nah, come on, man. You know what I mean?
No, genuine question.
Nah, he's right.
He's cooking.
He's scored.
How many goals he scored?
He's got 2 goals.
Has his overall, but I haven't watched. Has his overall play been?
Nah, for me, his overall play's been good. He's been sharp, man. Okay. Trust me. And you know me, Rashford, I'm always on his case, but Rashford has been on it, man. He looks like he's got this, you know what I mean? Maybe Ruud van Nistelrooy has helped this kind of confidence and whatnot. You know what I mean? He scored I think he scored 1 or 2 goals, 1 penalty and 1 open play goal, I think it is.
Tell you what, Saeed, come back to it in 10 games into the season, and then we can start to talk about it. Until then, I'm not convinced by any preseason Pirlo, anyone that's cooking in preseason, because at the end of the day, it means absolutely nothing. When it matters, I want that first game of the season. Let's see if he's cooking full, and then that's when it really matters for me. Till then, it's just the same old. Like, you know, it's nothing. Preseason is always for me. It doesn't matter about the results, and a lot of people are saying, you know, we played well yesterday. I know we had more shots than them and everything like that. But the fact we had so many shots and couldn't convert worries me into the season, which is what Force is saying.
I hate you,
because we have struggled to score so many goals. And for me, pre-season is always about that front foot in how you're going into the season. I don't see from the 2 games I watched when we was over here to the highlights I've seen of the other games, I've not seen anything that makes me think that United have turned a corner and are going to start to really push the teams that we need to be pushing and challenging for honours or even the top 4. I'll be honest with you. And I just don't believe in the players and the manager enough to think that everything's going to be rosy come
what would change that mind? Would it be like 3 or 4 signings?
Bro, it has to be. And it's not. I understand it's not going to happen, but we at least need a minimum of you can't tell me, right, getting rid of Cambuala, Donny van der Beek and Greenwood is enough. That's not enough of getting rid of Deadwood and bringing in Yoro and Xerxes. It's not enough. That is nowhere near enough. Of the 7-8 players I've named, a minimum 4, maximum 5 or 6 have to go this window. And we need to get in another 4 players. I mean, it has to happen because, and the problem is, and this is my big issue, it should have already happened. Why we've wasted 10 days away?
Because of sales. Because of sales.
But why? But you say because of sales, but Wan-Bissaka's gone on the tour when there's a deal to be done with West Ham. McTominay's gone when there's a deal to be done with Fulham. So they're dragging the feet, and it's you believe the manager doesn't want to get rid of McTominay, but people don't want Casemiro. People don't want Eriksen. If we're in a position to sell to buy, look at James Garner. What we did with him, we had to sell him. We didn't want to sell him, but we had to sell him. So you sell the commodities that people are interested in. So you sell McTominay for 30 mil. You sell Wan-Bissaka for however much we can get for him. You do what's needed to do to get you further down the road in the direction you want to go. For me right now, we're just going nowhere but backwards. And that's my issue. And people can go in the chat saying, you're negative. No, I'm realistic in what I'm seeing. And nothing I'm seeing so far this summer is exciting me for this season coming forward to think that we can close the gap on the top 4. Never mind first and second. Nowhere near.
But double A, man, Ineos, man, and Van Nistelrooy and Wilcox and Barado.
You know what it is here? I think
and Dan Ashworth, they're the play. That's what I've been hearing. It's in it. Like I thought one of my guys just was joking about this and was saying it's Ineos, and I thought he was taking liberties. And then when I'm getting responses back from people, a lot of people are putting a lot of stock on Ineos and on the coaching staff to improve us. And it's like, okay, so we're going to get better.
Yeah.
Is everybody else going to stand still and get worse? That's another thing that people are forgetting. Oh, but like for us to make the jump and move further up the table,
Yeah, it's got to get worse.
I think it's very unlikely that everyone in front of us stays still or gets worse. So let's say even 2 teams get better. We're already behind them. So have we made that much improvement? Again, Newcastle, man, I'm telling you, car crash of a season on course.
Big up Swayway says last night allow the Rashford sharpness thing. There's nothing different with him. Now listen, man, you have to give.
Is it just a new kit? Has he got a new trim? Is it?
I think for me, he has been sharp though. He has been a bit, he's been lively. You know what I'm saying? Like I think for me, he was cooking. What's his name on that side? Bradley. He was cooking him. You know what I mean? For 45 minutes that he played. You know what I mean? My thing is, I came in this season with an open-minded kind of feeling. Yeah, it's like I know what I'm thinking about the manager in it. But he's got new coaches around him. He's got what's his name? Van Heck.
Yeah, Heck.
And he's got Ruud van Nistelrooy. He's got a new goalkeeping coach. He's got new people around him. So I think automatically you may see a little bit of an improvement because it's some guys that, Van der Gaag, who didn't really kind of maybe challenge him or whatever it is. You get me? So my thing is that bit, yeah. And also the fact that I thought that we'd get a lot of sales in by now. And I didn't think we'd be this broke. I genuinely did not think Man United would be this broke, though, man. I thought there'd be a bit more money available. You know what I'm saying to you? But it is what it is. And also, it just shows you how much the Glazers have effed us over, man, because they spent so much that maybe there isn't literally money available. I don't know. Like, generally.
We still negotiating. Yeah, go on, Ash. Go on.
Thanks, Flores. You know what's worried about Ineos is the fact that the sales, we sold Willy Kwambwala. I mean, did we have to sell Willy Kwambwala? I mean, I understand we got Will Fish and Reece Bennett there, and they look pretty decent in the second half. Look much better than Evans and Lindelof did in the first half, that's for sure. But they need to realise and need to have the business acumen to understand that clubs aren't going to come in and offer any more further along the transfer window. Clubs are offering what they're going to offer at the start of the transfer window. Clubs, they get more options as they get closer toward the closing of the transfer window because other clubs get desperate and names start popping up everywhere. So it's not like West Ham are all of a sudden going to start offering 25, 30 million for Wan-Bissaka, or Fulham are going to start offering 40 or 35, whatever United want. They've got to be accepting these offers and just move on, just be cutting loose. Otherwise, we're just going to be stuck with these players again going into the season. And that, to me, is worrying from Ineos, the fact that they've not done these deals early. I was excited and hopeful the fact that we'd got rid of Willy Kwambwala. I thought who maybe could have had a chance going next season, but I thought they've been ruthless here. They thought, this kid's not good enough. They've got rid of him. I mean, we've moved on. And then you was expecting McTominay, you was expecting Wan-Bissaka to go and the rest of them. And that's just not happened. And I can't see him making enough moves over the next, what have we got now? We've got a month left. We've got 4 weeks left to make our signings now. September 2nd it is when the transfer window closes, and they've got 4 weeks to do these deals, to do the outgoing deals and the ingoing deals. And it's worrying. I mean, this idea of the Ligt and Mazraoui for 60 million, that could have been done 3-4 weeks ago, and they could have been on the tour with us for the sake of 10 million. Is that such a big deal? And then I'm worried. I am a little bit worried with ingoings and outgoings. And you look, and I want to be optimistic, like you're saying there, Saeed, with the coach is coming in, the set piece coach, all that Ruud van Nistelrooy stuff. Ruud van Nistelrooy you've seen on the sidelines, and I've heard you say he was pretty quiet in the training. Do you know what I mean? He's not really getting himself involved and stuff. No. He's more already hacked that's getting involved. I mean, Ruud van Nistelrooy at PSV, he was going in. You see these videos of him going in and actually, having a lot of input. So whether he's just there hanging back and knowing that the inevitable is going to come with Ten Hag, but Ten Hag himself, I mean, he shouldn't be bringing in McTominay. He shouldn't be bringing in Wan-Bissaka for these games. And for me, it's frustrating to see that we're doing all the same things that we did last season. There's a bit of improvement in the final third, which again you can put that down to set pieces, but it's pretty much the same structure. It's that 3-1-6. You know, the middle's completely open, wide open. We're getting caught on the counter. You saw against Liverpool, you know, them tearing us apart. They didn't have to have much chances. They didn't have many chances yesterday, but when they did have chances, they were squaring the ball across the box and they were scoring goals. What we've seen all last season. That's just a repeated trend, and it's not been fixed in so far in what 4 games in the pre-season. And who's to say it's going to be fixed for the Man City game or the Fulham game come the start of the season? So it's a little bit worrying, and we desperately need names in. We desperately need players in. And when you were talking earlier about 3 centre backs, we need 3 centre backs. Johnny Evans, like you're saying, he shouldn't be third choice. Johnny Evans shouldn't be the guy to wait for one of Lisandro Martinez and Euro to drop out, and then he's the guy who fills in. John Evans needs to be 4th choice. He needs to be a Tom Eaton who's there just kind of for moral support, you know, and we're relying upon it. And Lindelof, what's Lindelof doing? You know, apparently
I can't stand him, man.
Yeah, we're offered 9 million from early in the window. We've got to accept it. We've got to move on. What are we expecting? If what we've been offered now is what we should be accepting, the fact that we're dragging these deals along, I don't get it, and it is worrying for Ineos because I thought they were a little bit more proactive, a little bit more, you know, efficient in the deals. But so far, it's feeling very Glazerish. Do you know what I mean? And it's worrying.
Big up Suj, man. Get these likes up, people, man. Big up to Suj always, people, man. Let's try and aim for 500 likes. We've got nearly 900 in the building. You know what I mean? So big up to Suj, man. You know what it is? I think for me, the centre back options here. I think the Ligt one will be a good signing, but I think one more. I think I need one more maybe, but I don't know who though. This is the problem. Like I'm trying to think who would be available to go and get, because like I said, if you said Maguire Maguire's getting these little liggles and injuries, right? He's getting a bit older now. You got Lisandro Martinez, who you can't trust. Lenny Yoro, who's out till October, late October. You got Johnny Evans, Lindelof, who should be gone. So that's what 4 centre backs is there. So I've got 4 centre backs. So you bring one more. Do you think we need one more else, or is that?
Yeah, man. Go get Inacio from Sporting, bro. Or was he like 30, 35?
Inacio, yeah.
Inacio, I go get him, bro. Do you know what I mean? I'm saying Hanko as well is another option. Can play left back as well. Cover a couple of positions that we've got. You know, left centre back, left back, where we have issues. There's two options there that are decent enough price. I just don't think the club have got the capabilities to get rid of these players, mate. I just don't think Lindelof doesn't seem like there's anything. You know, we heard Fenerbahce, that's gone massively quiet the last couple of weeks. Don't hear anything like that at all on him. Obviously, we've heard Maguire's staying now. So, you know, we're stuck with, you know, mate, we're going to be starting the season with Lindelof and Maguire. 2024, we're starting Lindelof and Maguire through the season, bro.
But you're negative,
decent.
But you're negative, double A.
Well, do you know what I mean? What the world come to, man?
How is he like stayed this long, man? You know, like United. I told you, man. Like being at United is something different, innit? You just want to be here, like you just want to stay here, like. You know what I mean? It's like you're a Man United player, man. No matter what, your career will not be the same once you leave Man United. It might go better, but for a lot of them, to know that you are playing for Manchester United and you're on the wages you'll be getting, you won't get the wages anywhere else. This is why, for me, West Ham won't come in for Maguire anymore. We missed that boat. The next loan that he gets is probably going to be, I don't know, going back to Leicester, Maguire. You know, finish his career at Leicester. You know, maybe go to Sheffield United.
Ash mentioned it, man. You move these players on. Once you get offers for these players, it's not like there's a plethora of teams banging down the door to get these players. Once the offers come in for these players, move them on. Out here bargaining for 5 more million for McTominay or 5 to 10 more million for Lindelof or the same Maguire. Move them on. You lot were quick to do it with Kambawala, and I think that's more so on Kambawala probably wanting to leave in terms of game time. But either or, let's say Kambawala wanted to stay, they decided to move him on. I don't get what the strategy is. Why we are holding on to Maguire, why we're holding on to Lindelof and McTominay and Wan-Bissaka for a little bit more money. It's not like it's significant amounts. It's not like we're saying, hey, we want 40 million for Maguire and someone's offering 15 or 20, which would be crazy anyway, but it's not like we're worlds apart. Move these players on. I'd rather see youth players. I don't think youth players can do any worse than these players. For real. Look how Kambawala performed last season. As bad as the season was, I actually thought he performed to a good level. If he was in the team I'd rather see him over Lindelof or Maguire at this point.
Yep.
He's got more credit in the bank than them. So why wouldn't other youth players and give them a chance? And if they perform poorly, then you just carry on and then you just put in another senior player or you rotate. But again, you have to rule with the iron fist. You see how Chelsea moving with Conor Gallagher in regards to banishing him from the first team. That's the way you have to make it uncomfortable for players here. You just mentioned it, Saeed. Players are way, way, way too comfortable being at Manchester United. Once you are not wanted, yes, it's ruthless, but guess what? We're not friends. This is not a family business. This is top level sport. It's cutthroat.
You know, it's annoying, Flawless, as well. The fact that we give these players time, and we're giving McTominay time, we're giving Wan-Bissaka time, when really that could be filled in by the youth players. Lindelof's getting time when Will Fish and Reece Bennett are trying to come through. Like, Lindelof's got no future at this club. Like, what we're doing? Why is he getting any minutes? Like, what's the purpose? McTominay, we know we want rid of Wan-Bissaka. Why are these players getting any minutes? Madness, that to me, and that's on Ten Hag.
The problem is the culture is that it's the player power. Saeed's right. When they come to Manchester United, they've reached a mountaintop. The problem is they've lost legs and limbs to frostbite. So they come in here, they're absolutely terrible. But that bubble of being a Manchester United player is the best they will ever have. You just look at the quality of clubs.
Facts.
You look at the quality of clubs that these players are getting linked with: Fenerbahce, Fulham, West Ham, Everton, Galatasaray. You know,
why are they getting minutes? Double E. Like, why is Lindelof getting minutes?
Coming for these players, which tells you the shit. They're not shit, but the mid. No,
they're nowhere near. They're nowhere near the level we're trying to get to. Yeah, they're nowhere near the level of players we are of where we're trying to get to. If we're gonna go and try and compete for league titles, these players are not the way forward at all whatsoever.
I know you hear about these players, especially McTominay and Maguire. They're well liked in the changing room. They're nice to have. I don't want a fucking cheerleader. I want someone who gets on the pitch and can actually play football. These are terrible. So you're right what you're saying, Ash. Why are they given time? They're given time because the club's a joke, and the club allows these players to get their feet under the table and become important because they're nice people. They're nice around.
Is it not worrying that Dan Ashworth and the rest of them aren't already saying, Ten Hag, we need don't be playing them? That's worrying to me. The fact that Dan Ashworth and the rest of them and Jason Wilcox and all that are saying, listen, Ten Hag, these aren't part of the future. Get these boys out of the team. You know, put a few of the young lads in there, give them a little bit of time, give them a little bit of spotlight. You know, let's create some more profiles within the club. So the fact that that's not happening is worrying to me. I've got to be honest. You know, we're talking about Ineos and how they're going to improve the squad and improve the team and improve the culture around the club. The biggest improvement should be getting rid of these players out of the team who aren't even going to be part of the club in the future. So what's that say? Are they going to be part of the future? Is Lindelof going to be part of this next season? Is Wan-Bissaka, is McTominay, etc.? Because it's looking like it going off pre-season. You're not seeing, like you were saying, Gallagher's not playing pre-season for Chelsea, is it?
No.
It
goes back to what I've said for a long time, and again, it'll probably get thrown in my face a little bit in the chat, but this is why I said as soon as Ineos come in, it was so important from day one. CEO, sporting director, they all had to start on day one because that window was so important to get going as soon as it opened. They needed to know who had to go. Do this whole full review thing. What's it thrown up that we had to sell Greenwood? We fucking already knew that. We had to get rid of Van der Beek. We already knew that. So the only one I look at and give any credit to is probably Camboala, because I believe he's the one that said he was led to believe he wasn't going to get many minutes. So he's left on his own accord, and there's not enough players in the Manchester United squad that think, right, so I'm probably going to be third or fourth choice here. Maguire and Lindelof are two of them, thinking, well, I'm definitely going to be first choice. But he stick around thinking, well, maybe I might get a chance if there's injuries. Whereas for me, I don't know if it's just how I look at things in life, but I think football is such a short career. Why would I stay somewhere where I might get a chance when I can go somewhere where I can play every single week? Because for me, your career's over in a blink of an eye. You're not playing for 50 years. You're playing for 20 if you're lucky. Why waste it on the bench hoping for a chance where you can go somewhere? And I tell you why, because the mercenaries for money. Clearly, that's what it is. Because if you're going to stick around for 190 grand a week, when you can go and get 100 playing every week, tells me you're nothing but interested in the bag. That's all I can see.
Yep. You know, this is a squad here that potentially could be sold here, and you could get some money out of it. You know what I mean? But you know what I'm saying? Like, even I've added Casemiro here because remember, United's plan was to sell Casemiro. Remember at the start of the summer, United was saying that they're going to plan to sell on Casemiro. You didn't do that. So now we're kind of, I must say we're stuck with the player because I don't mind Casemiro staying, but at the same time, it's like, I thought there was going to be money there available to sell Casemiro. It hasn't worked out now. Saudi Arabia not looking at that. But look at the squad, man. That could be easily, like, Bayern is not going to be second choice. I don't see him staying around. I can't lie to you. What could you get out of him? How much are you buying for, by the way? Bayende? How much are you buying for, guys?
Is it about 5 mil or something?
5 million. Okay. What can we get out of that then? What we say, guys? Can we get our money back?
He's played in the Euros. Did he play a bit in the Euros? So,
Yeah,
you know.
One game. We got stitched up.
All right.
Yeah,
5.5.
You can get the 5 mil back. You can get the 5 mil.
You get a 5 mil back. Okay. Well,
we're not getting 5 mil back. What are we talking about? We're getting a mil max out of that guy.
Okay.
He played well against Newport. Come on. That one game.
5. So I'm just going to get my calculator out right now. Yeah. So we've got 5 million plus Wan-Bissaka should be 20.
Bro, apparently 15
1 year
is a
left.
stretch. I think 15 is a stretch, apparently. So
Is that what he's saying?
Apparently it's 15 mil. And that's even a stretch. You don't even want to pay that.
Oh my God. Are you joking me, man? They want 20 million, man, for him, man. We should be getting 20 million, bro.
1 year left.
What, man?
It's 15 mil and you don't even want to pay 15 mil.
Nah, they're joking, man.
This is
He
where
would do well for them, though. He would do well for them, though, man. All right, let's
we'll
go 15.
Though, as well. That's the issue. It's the
15,
wages they've got to pay
15.
as well. So
Okay, we're on 20 million now. Right. Lindelof. How much we getting out of Lindelof?
Mate, if we can get 5 mil, I'll take it. I ain't even lying.
Yeah.
Now we've got to get 10 million, man. 10 million.
Why? Why have we got
30-year-old?
30-year-old.
29. He's 29. He's Swedish captain. Swedish
1
captain.
year left. 1 year left. 1 year left.
Seems Saeed, do you know what I mean? We're not getting these money.
5
Nah,
mil.
bro, you're kidding me. 5 million for Lindelof.
Bro, we don't sell players well anyway.
Bro, man. Yeah, but I get it, man. But come on, man. We can't be selling for 5 million, bro. That's crazy.
I get it. But you have to remember that we don't sell well. So I think we would only get 5 mil for him.
All right, let's do 7.5 then. Someone said 7.5.
2.5 of add-ons. Okay, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Get him out of the club. Just get him out of the club. That's what we need to do. Just see the back of him. He's a failed project.
Right.
Get him out
On
of the club.
27.5 now. Harry Maguire.
27.5. Are we on 27.5?
15 for Wan-Bissaka.
Oh, right, yeah.
Yeah. I'm adding everyone together in it.
Oh, I forgot about Wan-Bissaka. That's C. I forgot about
15 million. So we're on 27.5, guys. Come on. We're getting the sale going, guys, man. Get your someone say this isn't FIFA, broski. I'm not asking for a lot.
You asking for a lot for these.
I'm asking for a lot. Okay.
7.5 for Lindelof. Based off of
7.5. 7.5. We're gonna stick to that one. Okay. Harry Maguire. What we saying for that one?
See, he and number 39, I don't think their stock's been as high since they've been at United. So I think reasonable is 20-25 for Maguire. I don't think that's out of the realm.
He's 31. He's 31.
30 for an international
31, man. 31.
Yeah, come on. You could get 20 mil.
Yeah, but we know he's a clunker.
He'll do well for a club, man. The thing is, I just don't know if anyone's going to buy him, man. There's going to be on high wages, man.
They will for like 10 mil. Do you know what I mean? They'll buy him there, but not 20 mil. No one's giving 20 million for him.
Nah, you'll get 20 mil from Maguire. Come on.
You'll get 20 million. Yeah, you got 20 million. It's just the wages.
The problem is, he'll never want to go.
He'll never want to go.
He'll never leave, man.
He probably got more chance of signing a new deal, man, than leaving, man.
Probably got more chance of buying the club than he has of leaving the club.
All right, let's go with average. What should we go with? 20 million?
I think 20 mil. I think you could get 20 mil. Maybe with add-ons, 15 plus 5.
There you go, 20 mil. Probably.
Okay, we're on
47.5. Do you think 20 mil for Maguire?
What did West Ham offer last season?
30 million. We accepted it, but he didn't want to go.
So I think you could. You know what? I think because
he's not devalued that much.
No, yes, he has. But you could.
No, he hasn't.
Nah,
not
devalued. Last, he's probably got better since last.
Got better last season.
This season.
Yeah, he's got a year left. He's 20.
Lawless ain't having it. He's like, yo, what do you
could get 20 million for him. I do agree with that. Just because of the English tax. I do agree with that.
Man, 20. You know what I mean? Like, it's crazy. But anyway, that is true though. He is older and less contract now. That's true. But still,
that's why I think too.
I still think you get a light little 20 million because of the fact that England international is
it's literally the English. It's because he's English. If he was any other nationality, I'd be saying no, you don't get 20 M's. You get 20 M's from just for that. Okay.
So cool. We're on 47.5 guys now, yeah. We're now going to Will Fish. I don't think we're getting much out of him.
£1 fish, £1. I had to do it, sorry.
Plus probably 1 million, you think?
Yeah,
Bro,
We'll
I
just
think-
do.
Why are we selling fish? What did Will Fish
Nah,
do,
because
man?
I think he'll be one of them that we end up selling. We always want a centre back, you know. And he's what 20? He's 20.
If you got 2 mil for him, I'd snap your hand off.
Yeah,
Let's be honest.
2 million. All right, let's sell it for 2 million. Cool. 2. Okay, cool. We're on 49.5 now. Next one is Ericsson.
give him away for free, innit?
Five mil.
He said, yeah, because he's gonna be on. He's on his last year of his deal, so that's for free. You ain't getting nothing for him.
Now we can get something, man. We can get something.
He's
This
on
is
the-
who's been linked with though? Anderlecht. So you're
He's
looking
on-
at 3 mil, mate, aren't you? Come on.
Yeah, he's on the last year of his deal right now. So why would anyone pay any money for him when we're probably?
we
Yeah,
got
don't
him.
come with a
We got
warrant
him.
anyway.
We got him for free. I'd just say go. Just
Yeah,
fucking
get
go,
him
man.
free
I said get a little 3 million, 2 million, 3 million, guys.
from
Every little helps, man.
But I mean, if we could get 5, I'd be happy with that. But I think
All right, let's cheeky 5 then. Let's go for a cheeky 5 then.
I think 5.
Right,
5.
cheeky 5.
All right, okay, so
Right, cool.
right.
54.5 now we're on, man. We've gone past the 50 mark now, guys. Okay, cool. McTominay, this is a Baker. Come on.
60
Yeah,
mil.
we-
Best midfielder to ever play for Manchester.
Yo,
Scotland's
come
best
on.
player. Smashed it in the Euros. 60
Come
mil.
on.
Easy, bro. Come on.
Yeah.
Nah, serious though, 25 mil. I mean,
25 million. Has to
his
be.
stock's never been as high, has it?
Yeah, I think he's worth more, you know.
I think for me, you could cheekily go for 27.5, maybe 30.
Yeah, 30. Yeah, sure.
Nah,
Yeah,
I'm not
Goals in
being
the
it.
Premier in
I
the
don't think
league midfield.
I'm gonna say for me, I'm gonna deal at 25. If
I
they
think
said
25.
handshake, 25. Is that fair, flawless? 25 million handshake.
Well, I think 20 million. I think you get 20 M's from him. I think that's what is that not what Fulham offered? Was it not
I
20
think-
M's?
I
Yeah,
think-
they offered
I
that.
think United want 30, but they believed it could meet in the middle at 25.
You know, yeah.
Cool. I'll say 20. If I want to say 25, cool.
Bro,
I'll say
how do we,
25.
bro? This guy should have been forced out, man. Kick him out, man. Kick him out the
Crazy.
door, man.
Crazy.
30 million they gave us, man. Crazy. But anyway, so right, okay, I'm gonna add 30 million on that one now. Right, we're moving. We're getting money now here, man. I'm saying we're on 84.5 now. 84.5, guys. Come on, we're nearly getting that 100 million mark, man.
For 7 players, how embarrassing!
Yo, come on, man.
That is embarrassing.
Right, okay. Should I put Casemiro in here, or do you think?
Yeah, no, Casemiro has to be in. Like Z's in the chat. Z was in the chat asking me why I've not said anything on Casemiro. Yes, Z, Casemiro needs to go. He is my guy, and I will always love him.
Yeah,
But I'm not blind, and I can see he's a detriment to the
squad
team
player,
right now.
not squad player. No.
So if we could get 30 M's from Saudi, I mean, you have to take it.
Yeah, big up.
30 M's, but only if it's Saudi, because that's the only place he can
Bro,
go.
Saudi, what's going on in Saudi, man? They're getting rejected by Victor Rohe, man. Victor Rohe's like, yo, I don't want to know you, man. You know the ones.
I think they've all bought. Is it BN over there? I think they've all got the Premier League. I think they've all bought the Premier League, so they can see how crap he's been. So.
Have they got one big signing in Saudi Arabia yet? Apart from Diaby, which should have happened last summer, to be honest with you. Have they bought anyone big, guys? Let me know in the chat. Have they bought anyone big?
They're going after Vitor Roque, aren't they, from Barca?
Yeah, Vitor Roque. Yeah, that's it.
Well, 19 years old. United should go and try and get him on loan. 100%.
Weren't they going after Bruno as well at one point? Where they talk about
Bruno.
Yeah. 100 M's and that.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Yeah,
They
then
bought?
it all
Nacho, bro.
went quiet.
Come on, man. He's been free, bro. Free signing, bro. Nacho. Yeah, literally, no one's gone there really.
I think they've changed the focus, aren't they? They're looking for younger players now.
Younger players, yeah. Looking for younger players. So
Yeah, man.
I don't know, man. But we're gonna stretch at what should we all agree on? 20 million?
I think if you can go to side, I think we could get 30 M's for Casemiro. I think so. But if
I've not seen it.
I could meet in the middle at 25. I'm happy with that.
25 then. 25.
Yeah, 25 is decent.
Right, cool. We're on 109.5 now. We've gone past the 100 barrier mark. Let's go to Palestri. How much are we getting out of Palestri?
International.
12.5.
How much?
12.5.
I think we should be looking at 20 million for him. International.
Oh,
Just
shit.
played in the Copa
When he-
America.
No chance, man. No chance.
The thing is, though, yeah, if Smith Rowe can go for 35, you're
Now,
telling
but Smith Rowe's way talented than Palestri, man. Let's be honest.
Is it? Is it?
Yeah, he is, man. Nah, man. Come on.
How's he show?
Yeah,
When's he shown that?
Bro, he's Collie, man.
2-3 years ago. 2-3 years ago.
Yeah, but he's been.
That's like saying Greenwood's still generational. We ain't seen nothing. How do we know?
Nah, but because of injuries.
Pellistri is starting for Uruguay, one of the best South American nations in the Copa America.
He's Prem proven as well.
Again, is he Prem proven?
Yeah, he is. He's played consistently for 2 seasons.
Bro, Arsenal have been doing title challenges without him, mate. I ain't seen him in there.
Yeah, because he's been injured. His availability has not been his best ability.
Don't give me that.
He's been injured though.
Don't give me that. But listen, all I'm saying is...
you wouldn't swap Pellistri for Smith Rowe if you could do that swap right now?
Yeah, I would.
Absolutely.
Come on, man.
Oh,
absolutely not.
Come on.
Absolutely
not. Man. I would do in a heartbeat, man.
Yeah.
Absolutely not. You
need to see more Smith Rowe, man.
I don't need to see more of him. I've seen him.
You're going to watch him for Fulham, you know.
The thing is, you're saying, would I swap him for him? No, because I'm saying sell Pellistri, so I don't want either of them. So I'm not. I won't even swap him.
Smith Rowe, I like
what I'm saying is, no, my point is, it's getting lost here. What I'm saying, I'm saying, if Smith Rowe could go for 35, and I'm not saying
I think that point is for
he's not a better player, but I'm saying if you can go for 35, we can get 20 for Pellistri.
You know what you should do? You should use that point for McTominay rather than Pellistri. If McTominay, if ECR could go to Fulham for that price, then we could get close to 30 million from McTominay.
I agree, because I said it to you. I've said it also. I said it at the back end of the season. His McTominay's stock has never been higher in a Manchester United shirt. He's coming off, you would say, his best season in terms of goal scoring. He's not been as good. So I agree. 40 million we should be looking for McTominay. My issue is Manchester United won't even dare ask for that, and they'll get laughed at. So 25, I think, is the best price we can hope for, given our history in the transfer market. Me personally, if Arsenal can go and get 35 million for someone who's overrated, for McTominay, who's doing bits for his country and his club every now and again, if you believe it or not, should easily be getting 40 million. But we don't do that. But we don't do that. So I am realistic in the pricing in what I think we can get. But I'm saying Pellistri, I think for an international starter, I think we could get 20 million for him. I think we should be looking for that anyway.
Yeah. Okay. So we got 30 out of him anyway, McTominay. So we'll do that. So that means then.
Oh, was McTominay 30? Is that what we went with?
I thought we went 25.
Oh shit, man! What the fuck? Where's my calculator gone, man?
Oh,
fucking hell! Well, what did we say there? I don't know. What did we say there?
I thought it was 20, 25.
109.5. Are we on 109.5?
Yeah.
109.5. Yeah. So let me just put that in there. 109.5.
And I like Pellistri, and I would love him to stay, but the manager don't rate him. So
okay. So we're on 4. So okay, I reckon for me 10 million. 10 million, guys. 10 million.
Pellistri.
You said 15.
Wait, who are we on?
I think 15 minimum then.
15.
Be in the middle. 15.
Flawless is in shock with all these numbers. He's like, where are we getting this money from, man?
I have no idea who the players that are the clubs that are coming in for the players at these prices is crazy. McTominay, I hear it. Maguire, I hear it because we've seen it. There's no evidence to suggest with these others.
Okay.
What's the biggest offers we've had? Take those two out of it. What's the biggest offer we've had for any of these?
By the way, Pellistri, how much is the biggest offer we've had for him though? Like
Pellistri, just all loans.
This is what I'm saying. All of a sudden we go get 20 M's from.
Yeah.
But I'm just saying because he's an international player.
I think 10 best. What we can get.
10 million.
Is like 10.
Nah.
We can ask for more, but what we gonna get? It's like the Wan-Bissaka thing. It's like 10. What is it? 10 M's.
Bro, we got 35 M's for Dan James. Please tell me we can't.
That
get
was a great deal. No, that was the anomaly. That was a great.
That was the anomaly, bro. That was. Listen.
That's when United should have started throwing the balls around the table, saying, "Listen, this is what we want. This is what we want." Do you know what I mean? But we haven't. We just zipped them back up and walk back out in between.
15 million. Big up to Never a Foul for the raid as well. Big up to you lot, man. Guys, hit the like button. If you're just coming into the chat right now, we're just going to check the likes right now. The likes, we are on 343. Oh, you man are doing them. Bro, what's going on with this chat,
man? Taking liberties, man. You might move like Manchester United's negotiation team, man. What's going on? How about you run up the likes?
People. 340. Nah, that's crazy. Guys, if you're watching right now, hit the like button, man. Let's get to 500 likes ASAP, people. You know, I'm mocking it, man. But I'm gonna go for. I've gone for 10 million because I just feel like for me that's just easy. 119.5 we're on right now. We've got a couple of players left. We've got Anthony. Anthony!
Packet of Doritos, I think. Best you're gonna get.
Anthony, man. I swear down. This is probably the most difficult, number to predict because it's like, bro, we spent 85 million on him basically.
Oh,
Let's be honest.
I'll be honest, he shouldn't even be here, right? So the simple fact that he will be a player that either stays or we loan till the end of his contract. Because of the wages and the amount we paid, no one is going to touch him.
And
no
he don't want to leave, He don't want to leave United. He believes he's still good enough to be playing starter for United.
He'll only go when Erik ten Hag goes because I think the next manager won't entertain him. So I think if someone came in and give us a gift card for Nando's and a bag of Doritos, I'd take it.
I think it's the best one, Loan with the obligation to buy or loan with the option to buy.
Yeah, because that's in the hope that his value increases. Where you send it in, where his value is increasing.
You know what? I feel like he could do it over in Portugal. Yeah, over in Portugal. The Brazilians do well over there. Do you know what I mean?
We gotta get someone daft enough to come and loan him.
I think Sporting Porto or Benfica would take him on loan. I think,
but
any of them three would take him.
Yeah, I know, man. But bro, like them man probably already got their wingers set, man. You know what I mean? I think for me, go back to Ajax. Go back to Ajax. And
once they got rid of a player, they don't want to see him ever again. They're more than happy to
man
kind of wipe.
No would sell on. All right. Let's think of the actual fee then. Be honest, guys.
25.
20 million max.
Anthony.
Yeah, Anthony. Yeah, 20 million max.
How old is he? 23, 24?
He's 24 now.
I mean,
guys in the comments.
Man United being in a toxic environment and all that, you could sell it that way. You could just say, look, the club, he's been in a bad situation. He's a much better player than he's shown. His market value at the time was 90 million. You're getting a deal at 25.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? They're saying 20 to 30 million with add-ons. Yeah, you could do 25 with add-ons. You could do that. You know what I mean? But achievable add-ons as well. You know what I mean? Maybe non-achievable add-ons could add to you. You know what I mean? But yeah, 25. I'm going to say 25, guys. I'm going to lock that in. 25 million.
You'd be lucky.
You'd be lucky, but yeah, we've got to do something. Right, we're on 144 million, guys, now. We've got one more player, Hannibal Majebri.
5 mil.
Yeah, 7.5, something like that.
Yeah. 10 with add-ons.
I'm saying 5 million, 5 million with add-ons.
Yes.
5 mil with add-ons? Nah, come on.
Yeah, 5 million with add-ons.
What is he? 22, 23?
Add-ons on top?
Nah.
5 million with add-ons.
5 plus 5. Come on.
Yeah, 5 plus 5 maybe.
I think 5 plus 5.
5 plus 5. You know what I'm saying?
Equals what, Saeed?
Yeah, but it's 10 million. It's not 10 million. Don't like 10 million.
Double A or Egypt for that.
Bro, 5 plus 5 million add-ons.
Hey, he tried to set you up.
I know he's
trying to set you up. He tried to set you up to say 12 or something. Yeah,
bro, I know he is. Yo, I ain't that bad at maths.
There you go.
But listen,
he was going to say 8.75 or something. But yeah, 5 million for Hannibal.
Yeah, 5 million.
How did you get 5 M's? What, 2 million in add-ons or some shit? Yeah, that's what that is.
Plus 5. That takes us to 149 million. 149 million, guys.
Listen, I'd take 90 million for the lot right now. He came in and offered us 90 million for the lot.
Realistic sum? Is that a realistic sum, guys?
I think it is. But for 11 players, yeah.
11 players, man. Chelsea, when Chelsea did their side, has anybody got a list of the Chelsea outgoings that summer? Chelsea outgoings. Remember that summer when they sold all them players, bro? Yeah, even this summer, they've not done that badly, when you deep it. Like, they've sold Ian Matson for 37.5 million. Golden, 5 million. Who the flips Michael Golden? Lewis Hall, 28 million. That came into existence. Omari Hutchinson, 22 million. Hakim Ziyech, free. Malang Sarr, free. And Thiago Silva, free.
So that averages to about 13.5 million per player. That's disgusting.
Yeah, man. Where was that summer, man, guys, when they sold Bear, man, in the summer? I forgot that summer, man. They sold Bear, man. They sold Koulibaly for a lot of money as well. You know what I mean? Let me go. I check. Let me check
Last
Chelsea.
last season, wasn't
23.
it? Yeah, last season, wasn't it? They got rid of all them players.
Yeah, last summer.
But
Bro, I'm gonna look at it now. Let me look at it now.
I think we have to be realistic. That's obviously all these 11 can't go in one window. I'd be happy to get rid of 5 of them, and the biggest ones being Lindelof, Maguire, McTominay, Ericsson, and
there we go. So they got rid of Kai Havertz, Mason Mount, Kovacic, Koulibaly, Pulisic, Loftus-Cheek, Mendy, Ampadu. They got a loan fee for Romelu Lukaku, loan fee for Amanda Broha. They sold it. Right, they undersold this player here, my bloody hell. And then, yeah, so altogether, they got around some of 277 million.
60 of that was United. Fucking hell, man.
60 of that was United, man. So we're talking about 149. You know what I mean? Them man are eating nearly 300 million. They sold them, man. It's crazy.
That's absolutely crazy.
And their market value is around what? 556, 566. Not too bad considering, you know what I mean? Obviously, there's been a couple that have gone devalued a bit more, but you know what I mean? They had to get rid of them, man. Even this summer here, like I said to you, I just showed you this summer here as well. You know what I mean? So, boy, they sell well, man. United, nothing, bro. Nothing. Let me check United summer. See if I can get it here. 1 second. I'm gonna go. But yeah, our selling is terrible. That's all I'm gonna say.
We've sold poorly for a very long time, mate, and I don't see anything to change that. I mean, you look at the Greenwood deal, looks okay. Was it 20 million plus like 40-50% sell on? So if he cooks over there, it looks like Marseille are putting together some decent squad, to be fair. So you hope he does well over there.
What's been our best sale of recent times?
I think
look at this, bro. Loan fee, 3 million euros, man.
I don't know.
Henderson, 17. That was last summer. Elanga. I think we should have got more for Elanga, man. Fred, that was peanuts. Yeah. Kovar, peanuts. Tellez, peanuts. Donny van der Beek,
Iqbal, peanuts. Oh my day.
Peanuts. You know what I mean? This summer here, look. We'll go back here. Obviously, before that, 10 million, 9 million. Yeah, I mean, look at that loan fee, Eric Bailly. He ended up going on for free at the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, he ended up going for free. Look at these, man. Look at these, bro. The way it finished, man. The best one was Dan James, 29 million. Still to this date. Look at these, man. Look at these. All loans. Look at that. Summer before that, you're looking at Chris Smalling, 15 million euros. It's terrible, guys, man.
Quite embarrassing, isn't it?
It's embarrassing, man. It's actually embarrassing. You know what I mean? Man. Yeah, we made good profit. You know what I mean? Yeah, and that's what I'm saying, bro. Like, you know, Mason Mount, bro, like, it's not even showing nothing, bro. I'm saying, bro, like, got nothing for him.
People on Twitter today going on about jumping on the Mount train because he's got, like, average, like, 7 points something in the games with 1 assist. It's like,
oh, my days.
What is he doing? What are you doing? The most, you know, United have misprofiled a lot of players and brought a lot of players misprofiled to the club. I don't think any will ever reach the level of Mason Mount. I still don't know what is expected of him or what we even did, what we bought him for, what was the reasoning behind it. I ain't jumping on this whole Ten Hag wanted him for years thing. I don't believe that because there was no plan for him. Two high tens and just leaving Casemiro in acres of space to get dominated is ridiculous, man. But you know, and then we throw the number 7 shirt at him to make matters worse. To just kick us in the balls a little bit more. Fantastic.
Yeah. Now it's got to be better, man. We've got to do better, man. This is what I'm saying. This summer, like I said to you, man, if you want to pick our best kind of summer, I made the tweet out yesterday. Did you see my tweet, by the way? It kind of went a little bit viral and that. You know what I mean? Did you man see my tweet?
No, I've not really been on there much.
Yeah, not been on Twitter
last couple of days.
I'll show you now my tweet, because I said to him, like, is this the Man United team that's going to cook next season? You know what I mean? Let me show you right now. This is the team that I said that Man United will be playing possibly for next season. What are you lot thinking to that team right there? What are you lot saying? Is there work to do? Are you confident in that team? Is everybody confident in that team?
I have to have a left footer at left back. I'm sorry, I can't have these inverted fullbacks, mate. That winds me.
Yeah, but Shaw might not be available, man. So
that's the issue we have. Why are we not linked to a left back? You know what I mean? I ain't trusting Luke Shaw.
There's not many around. There's only Kirkes. You know that Kodioglu is right-footed.
What's the kid from Girona?
Oh yeah, my man.
Well, I can't remember his second. Yeah. Listen, bro, it's.
Are we cooking this season, guys? Chat. Let us know in the chat, man. Yeah, I mean, are we cooking this season? You know what it is?
Feels unbalanced.
You know what? Let me. You know that? What's that website where you can write all the squad? Like, you know, when you can type in like the depth of the squad. What's that website called, man?
Oh, I ain't sure, bro.
Let's see, create squad, guys, because I want to show you like the depth we've got. You know what I mean?
You search that. Let me talk about that midfield, because that midfield's too like a guy is wanting to be running all over the place. Mainu's not got the ability defensively, and Fernandez, you know, he wanders left, he wanders right, he's all over the place. That midfield's getting ran through. Ugarte needs a more. He needs Casemiro next to him, really. There's a midfield that you can, but then you've got to sacrifice either Mainu or Fernandez up top with Rashford and Diallo. Listen, I love Diallo, but Diallo's not the most creative in regards to assists. He likes getting goals himself. Same with Rashford. We're in that same position all over again, where these players, if Xerxes, don't get me wrong, if Xerxes dropping deep, you know, when he's feeding Diallo and Rashford, then yeah, I'm okay with that. That's fairly decent. But Mazraoui as a left back, he's not that good as a right back. Do you know what I mean? Defensively, it's one of those where give me Wan-Bissaka at left back instead of Mazraoui at left back. It's madness to me personally, that deal. I think it's crazy. You know, the low we've seen defensively. Ligt, I'm happy with Ligt and Martinez. I think that's a centre back pairing with it. They're used to having Onana behind them. They know how to play out the back. They'll be comfortable in possession. You know, I feel comfortable with those two. And then we've got Lenny Yoro's cover. But yeah, that team. I mean, you look at Aston Villa's team. Aston Villa's team looks much better than that. You know what I mean? It's mad.
For real, bro. For real,
yeah.
Man. I mean,
I have to disagree with Ash. Diallo is our most creative player, and I think he will get assists if you give him the time. I think he is. I think he did well at Sunderland. I just don't think he's had the chance to do it at Manchester United. Nah, I think he's a brilliant, the most creative player we've got. He's looked the best in pre-season for me. Yeah, I agree with what you're saying. He does look for that eye for goal, but I think he balances it well, and he's a lot better than any other forward player we've got in that. I think I'd take him over Rashford, Anthony, Sancho, and Garnacho in that. And I think the rest, well, the two of them don't do nothing for me. Anthony and Sancho, Rashford and Garnacho just want to score for themselves. I think for me, Diallo with Xerxes would be absolutely fantastic. I think with the way that Xerxes plays, and he likes to hold the ball up and create himself. For players like Rashford and Ahmad might be telling and might be, you know, successful if it's played at all next season. But that team for me, Saeed, stinks, mate. I'll be honest with you. I mean,
it looks pretty decent, and it's just one of those. It's in one area.
I think it stinks. Yeah. I need a left-footed left back. Has to be for me. Rashford, I don't believe this is cooking in preseason stuff. I don't think he's gonna be. I don't think he's gonna be that good this season. I think we're gonna see a lot of the same we did last season. Mainu, we should be over relying on him as good as he is, as good as he's going to be. You know, we should be having great quality depth. That midfield, the neglect Manchester United have given their midfield for the last 10 years is almost criminal. Like, you know, we've still not replaced Carrick for me in any way, shape, or form.
Yeah, facts.
I just don't understand why we don't go and buy great midfielders, and we buy, you know, Mount and Casemiro coming over the hill, and you know, players like Eriksen. It's crazy, you know. It's absolutely crazy.
What? So you don't want Rabiot then?
No, we don't even get him though. I don't think we're linked with him, man. You know what I'm saying?
I would have taken if it's Rabiot and Amrabat, absolutely not. It has to be someone of great quality. Like, people talk about Zubimendi. I understand the quality of he has, like how he came on and replaced Rodri and made Spain better in that second half is ridiculous. But he doesn't want to leave Spain because he's turned down Arsenal, and you know what I mean. So we ain't gonna get him. And Agate,
there we go, guys.
We wanted him last season. You know, he doesn't excite me.
What are we saying,
guys? Zoom in a
man?
bit on that side. Can you zoom in on that?
Let me. I don't know if I can zoom. Oh yeah, I can. There you go. You see that properly a bit more?
Yeah.
What are you saying about that, guys, man? What are we saying? That's our squad next season. As of now, you know, when you look at it, we're probably going to go and get Mazraoui. We're probably going to go get Ligt. We're probably going to get Ugarte. They're the three that are kind of bankers to go and get. But is Mainu adequate? Sorry, is Eriksen adequate recover for Eriksen? You know what I mean? You got Amad Diallo, Ante on that side, Bruno Fernandes, Jadon Sancho. Have I missed out anyone else? Obviously, Toby Collier's not on there. Rashford, Alejandro Garnacho, Xerxes, and then Højlund. Have I missed anyone out that you would say is there? You know, does it scare you guys? What are we saying? Like, be honest, guys.
I'll be honest. Can I just ask one question? You think that's going to get third?
Bro, but this is what I'm saying. It has to be about the manager as well, tactically. Oh, yeah, Mason Mount. Oh, yeah. Shit, Mason Mount. Where do I put Mason Mount?
Everyone forgets him.
Take Anthony out.
Let me take Eriksen out because I'm assuming Eriksen will be sold.
Mate, you can have Pep. That team's not getting you third. I'm sorry.
There we go, Mason Mount. God, go on, lad. Bro, guys, listen, it's not bad. It's not bad.
It is
decent.
It's not great.
It's not. It's not great. But that's what I'm saying to you, bro.
I think six at best.
Oh, come on, man.
Bro,
who's got better depth than us, though?
Villa. I've got better depth than us. I'd say Spurs have even got better depth than us.
Yeah. Arsenal,
Liverpool,
you think so?
Arsenal, City. I mean, there you go, mate. I think there's too many teams that look better than us, better coached than us as well. You're talking about
Chelsea have got 41 players, but then you don't know their first squad.
Chelsea are finished, mate. They've realised they've got a championship manager. And
what's a disaster season for you? Like, I know we'll do predictions next week here, but like, what's a disaster season for you? Like, points wise, or is it about? Because for me, it's more so about style of play. Don't get me wrong. I would love to finish third here, but if we finish fourth or fifth, and we got Champions League football, but we played unbelievable football and it was exciting and we won Europa League, I wouldn't mind that season as well. But as long as we play good football, guys, you know,
if we don't finish fourth, it's a disaster.
Do you think seventh is really a disaster though with this squad?
Yeah,
I'm looking at seventh as not a disaster. Do you know what I mean? You look at the teams above us, the quality in the Premier League, and I don't think I think disaster's like 9th, 10th. That's a disaster.
Yeah.
But put it this way, we've just finished 8th, and people are like, "Oh, I'll give Ten Hag another year. Ten Hag's the man and all that." Do you know what I mean? Minus goal difference, and so 7th to me, I don't even see it. 5th or 6th, that seems inevitable to me.
For me, that's lowering of expectations. Anything outside the top four,
it is. But
any season for United is a disaster. Any season outside the top four is a disaster.
I agree.
Listen, I agree. But is that being realistic though? With that team, though, double A.
I think you have to be. Yeah, I think it has to be realistic. 100%.
So we're finishing we're finishing top four.
I think that's my aim. Do I think we will? No, because I don't believe in the manager. I don't believe in the way he wants to play football is good enough to get top four. But I think do other managers in the league? Does Arne Slot? Does Ange? Does Emery? Does Pep? Obviously, do they get this team playing better football? Absolutely. Does he get them challenging for top four? Absolutely. Erik Ten Hag does not, and I don't believe he can get the best out of these players again any more so than he did last season. And regardless of who you add into it, I just think it's always going to be the same. But I don't think there's enough quality added there, and I don't think as soon as we get injuries to Yoro's already out. If Martinez and Shaw are out, we're in trouble. We're in absolute trouble. If Mainu gets a knock, we're in trouble. We're in trouble if we have injuries, and we get injuries now as well. We've seen
already.
We're already getting them. So what is changing? Where's the quality to come in and replace? And you City and Arsenal can even do it now, where they can go and just replace players and they slot in, and nothing changes. Even Liverpool do it to an extent. United change one defender, and they changed the way they play because they have to drop 10 yards deeper. I just don't believe. I just don't believe we should be.
All of them though don't have like maybe match winners. We've got some match winners in our team.
But that's what we rely on, Saeed. We rely
I know, and that's the problem.
They don't have to rely on it because the team plays to a way where they can. They play attacking football.
So right now, you think I'm mad? So what I'm saying, I said on the Big Six, I think United should aim for third. Am I mad to be ultra positive or optimistic about United finishing third next season?
From what I've seen, absolutely, mate. Yeah. And
it's hopeful, innit? I don't know about mad. It's hopeful because if they all have a good season, they all click, it all somehow comes together.
Bro,
then maybe we can get third. But we're praying on miracles, aren't we?
You know what it is though? For me, if we finish below third, I just think that something means that we've not clicked or we've not it's gonna be and them kind of problems that we still have will make for me, fifth will turn into eighth or ninth. Trust me, man. For me, I just
Can I ask you a question then?
Yeah, go on.
Can you answer me this then? So, what have you seen from the signings to how we've played in pre-season? What have you seen that takes us from eighth to third? Okay. How do we go 5 places with that team?
But my thing is though, should we have ever finished third? Eighth, by the way.
No, because because you deserve to finish where you finish in the league.
I think finish eighth last season.
Over 38.
Where did you pick last season?
We deserve to finish eighth. Yeah. So I'm asking a question. The question is, what have you seen, or what do you think is going to happen from the manager and the coaches to the players we've got?
It's not feeling this expectation.
No, but you must be a reason why you think we'll finish third.
Because for me,
it's like you're picking a number out of the air, then, isn't it?
No. I think for me, when you look at it's Slot's first season. At this minute, yes, they have a better squad, but I think there'll be a natural drop off in terms of Klopp to Arne Slot. Is that fair? From Arne Slot?
No, because when new managers come inside, there's always a new manager bounce. Look at Ange last season with Spurs.
I get that.
Do you know what I mean? Look at Unai Emery. You know what happens.
Yeah,
clubs to get reinvigorated. I understand with Klopp leaving, and I get it. Klopp left,
big
he's going
guy,
to be a
big figure, man.
Anfield's always a tough place to go, so they guarantee points there.
So Saeed, you've still not answered my question. So take Liverpool out of it. We've still got City, Arsenal, Villa,
because of the signings,
Newcastle, and Tottenham, who could still finish above us. So from what you have seen, what makes you think we can finish third? What is it that makes you think we can finish third?
Not 100%. Yeah, exactly. Z said it as well there. My thing is, it's the signings that we should be able to bring in by the end of the season. So that's one. B, Man United should be in a position where third is a possibility this coming season because we're in our third season. But everyone else, Unai Emery's second season.
You're hoping it's
but it's not hoping. It's expectation. It's expectation.
But expectation is not. You can't just.
Am I going mad to say that United can finish third this season? Shouldn't we be able to finish third this season?
Based on evidence, yes, absolutely. Based on evidence, yes, absolutely. Because you're not giving me a reason why you think we'll finish third. You're not saying.
But we're in our third season.
Is it Rashford looking sharp in pre-season? Is this what it is?
Come on, man.
But you're not giving me. You're not giving me. You're trying to persuade me.
Signings that come through the door.
One's out for 3 months. We've not signed anyone else.
We'll get. I'm just saying.
So you're saying right now, but you're saying right now you will finish third. You can't say if we sign this player, if we sign that player, because you've said it.
But my expectation for Man United still this season should be finishing third.
Well, my expectation is we should win the league. My expectation was should win the league.
Why is that?
But we're nowhere near it. So I changed my expectations, knowing that if we finish fourth, we've had an unbelievable season. I think we'll struggle.
Third and fourth is similar anyway, man. It's still similar, in terms of where they are. Let's be honest, third and fourth are still challenging for top four. Okay, one may go like Liverpool last season, and they might go and win the league, and they were close to win the league, and they dropped off, right? But I don't think third is mad. I don't think Ten Hag got in his first season.
Right, yep.
Big drop-offs from Spurs, Chelsea, Liverpool.
Okay. That's one of the reasons as well. I think there'll be a drop-off from Liverpool. I think Tottenham will have a drop-off.
Hoping again.
But it's not hoping, though. It's something that's factual.
You're hoping other teams
United get better.
So what if they don't? So you're hoping teams drop off so you can finish first?
Bro,
No way you can have an
what you have to do
argument.
every season, though.
Arsenal
Hold on a minute. Arsenal have to hope that Man City drop off.
Be at the top level.
Okay, what do Arsenal have to wait for then? What do Arsenal have to wait for?
What do you mean? Wait for what?
No, but Arsenal have to wait for Man City to drop off, yeah? Yes or no?
No. It went to the last day of the season. If anything, they
come
closed
on,
the
man.
gap.
They have to wait for the drop off, man.
They closed the gap because it went to the last game of the season, which was better than the season before. So they closed the gap. They've done better. Man. So now they should expect
closing the gap, bro. The thing is, they I think it was, when did it end up? How many points did they finish behind them? Arsenal and Man City.
Last season, it was on the last day of the season, wasn't it?
No, my problem though is that still they had opportunities to capitalize and they didn't capitalize. Yes or no?
Yeah, they could. They
Man City, so therefore they need Man City to drop off in them periods, right? For Arsenal then to capitalize and then become their season.
It was 2 points. It was 2 points.
It was 2 points. Yeah.
It was 2 points.
Man City still though next season
is that draw.
And this, by the way, by dropping off, it could be a shift in mentality that Man City just are a bit kind of like lazy.
So they need a one result swing to win the league. Yeah. That's all they need.
I get it.
They need one game to win the league. Right.
But also, remember Liverpool that season.
You're hoping 4 or 5 teams are shit so we can get third.
No, it's not 4 or 5 teams. Not 4 or 5 teams.
It is 4 or 5 teams.
Villa, I think for me, Villa will have a natural drop because of the Champions League. Similar to Newcastle that season.
I think they've bought him.
Well. Let me land, bro. Like let me land.
You've already been playing football, European football this year as well, so it's not like they're not used to that schedule.
Exactly, that's it. They're not used to the schedule. Tottenham, I think for me, Tottenham have to watch out for. I think they'll drop off naturally because they haven't bought a lot this summer. Their recruitment's not been crazy. Their attack is stinking right now. They don't have a natural goal scorer.
Their attack was stinking last season.
Yeah. There you go.
And they were still comfortably, not comfortably, were still 5th. And people speak of injuries. They had the 5th most injuries last season.
Yeah, that's fair. I think
they had 7 or 8 less than us.
But also they also had I think their football towards the end they got a bit complacent and their style of play. A lot of the Tottenham fans were saying that it wasn't great and they were a bit naive tactically.
Yeah, the high line thing.
Yeah, the high line. So I think the natural for me it will be that Tottenham will get found out next season. So that's 2, right? Any more else that you want to name? Arne Slot, because I said to you the first season, Arne Slot first season. Naturally, they're gonna maybe crumble a little bit, and they might not get top 3. They might get top 4. So that's 4 teams I've just mentioned there. Anyone else you want to mention?
Saeed, where do you? So let me ask you this: currently Manchester United will add the Ligt and Mazraoui for argument's sake. So add the Ligt and Mazraoui to the squad.
Yeah,
Double A, don't laugh, man. This is serious.
I know Gatti.
Start laughing. And we added, we'll add a Gatti in for good measure. So let's add a Gatti. Let's add the Ligt. Let's add Mazraoui. Everyone else stays the same. Where do we finish in the league, in your opinion?
He said third.
Third.
This is what I'm getting at, but he can't give me a legitimate reason why he thinks that.
Saeed, I asked you the question. Okay, Saeed. Okay. So this
third is crazy. Like, what is going on?
Third is absolutely wild.
By the way, they're also giving us bare reasons as to why they're doing
I hear you. No. Again,
everyone in the club's got reasons.
So if we are finishing third, Saeed, 1 or 2 things need to happen. Either we need to score so many more goals,
which I expect in our third season,
which we'll get to in a second, or defensively, we shut up shop and are very good like we was in Ten Hag's first season, where we only scored 58, but the defense.
I think the first.
So you just mentioned. So you reckon? Okay, why have you got more hope for us scoring more goals? So
Xerxes, the deployment of Xerxes being that kind of that vocal point up front and allowing space for maybe Rashford to have a good season, for Amad Diallo to have a good season. You know what I mean? Garnacho can maybe chip in the goals. I think the introduction of Xerxes coming in and being like almost like that decoy, allowing others to run in behind, we then will score more goals and we'll be having a better season.
So you're looking at Xerxes to be the guy that plays
up front. Yes, up front.
Why? Wait. You get more goals? You expect more from midfield, or is it something from defense?
No, just maybe, and also Bruno Fernandes. I expect maybe Bruno Fernandes to have a better goal scoring season as well because of the fact that we've got Xerxes in there, and it allows Bruno Fernandes to make them rise like I did with Martial. He's more better with a player that the ball sticks to him, and he can make them little third man runs.
So how many goals league goals are you expecting from Rashford? What do you think?
Rashford, I'm saying at least 15 to 17.
Okay, Xerxes, how many goals are you looking for from him?
Xerxes, I'm looking for, if he could get about 10 to 15, I'm happy with that.
All right. Diallo.
If you could get me 10 goals in the season, I'm happy with that.
And then Bruno.
Bruno, if you could get me 15 as well.
So you're looking like 15. So let's say 15 from Rashford, 15 from Bruno. You say 15 for Xerxes?
15, yeah, maximum
15 from Xerxes and 10 from Diallo. So that's 15,
Yes.
that's 30, that's 45.
And then Garnacho, maybe another 10 from Garnacho.
So that's 55.
You said Hoyland.
And then
Hoyland
60
as well, yeah,
and,
Hoyland
and
as
then,
well.
So
10
then,
from Hoyland.
Wait, so we got 15 from Rashford, 15 from Xerxes, which is 30, 10 from Bruno,
Yeah,
which is 40. Diallo 50. What are we saying from Hoyland?
Hoyland, I could get about 15 as well from Hoyland.
So that's 65. So
and
from the
then
5.
Garnacho,
And then how much
maybe
Garnacho? 10.
10.
So again, so you're looking for 75 from our front 6.
Bro, it can. Is that realistic or not? Is that
No!
realistic?
You're on
Fuck
hope here
no!
again. You are
Come
hope-
No!
on, man.
The hope
It's
here.
not.
Crazy.
You're on.
No, Saeed,
Bro, I've not even said mad numbers there.
Saeed, it is crazy numbers.
What
You
are
are
you on?
expecting
What are you
75 goals, yeah? You are expected. You have just said 75 goals from our front 6. Bear in mind, our team collectively combined got 57 last season. So you're expecting 75. So if we add it, so basically you're expecting 90 plus goals from this team because the rest of the team will get 15 goals.
Not
So we-
really 90 odd, but I think for
So
me,
it is no, because it is the front 6. Wait, the front 6 is 75.
Got
So you
another
don't think the rest of the
19
team
players.
combined can
maybe,
get 19
yeah,
players?
that's a shout.
Yo,
Maybe
this is
10
the
more
point
from
I'm
the
making.
rest.
So you
10 more
reckon?
from the rest.
So you reckon the rest of them only get? Okay, let's say they get 10 more. That means they get 80. We score 85 goals. That
Hope
is
so.
almost.
Obviously, when you put it
that
like
is-
that, then it looks a bit mad. But I'm just saying.
No,
You
no,
got him.
I'm not changing my mind, you know.
No.
I
know
still
you're not
think for
changing
me,
your mind. I'm
if
not.
they
I
can
know,
get-
but I'm not
I'm
here
just
to
saying,
change
can
your
they
mind.
not get that? Can they not get
I'm
that?
just
them
hoping.
kind of
No,
goals?
you just said there 75 from our front 6. Let's say the rest of the team get 10. That is 85 goals. You know how many City got who won the league last season? 96. So we're scoring 11 less goals than league.
But
So we
also-
basically have almost.
So,
a
okay,
chance
let's
win
put
the
it to you.
tie.
Let's put it to
We're
you.
not
then.
scoring that in all
Okay.
competitions, by the way.
Okay. How many goals do you think these guys are getting, by the way? Just
What combined as a team, I tell you this, we ain't cracking 60. We get like 58,
60.
59. We're not cracking 60.
No, we can do better than that.
I think 70 maybe at a push. And
Basically,
that's
I
being
don't get
polite.
why
And that's
we-
for the whole 19. That's whole the whole
I
25
don't think.
one.
Yeah, I don't think. See where we scored 57 last
Bro.
season. Let me double check. Hold up. We scored. Wait. Let me check. We scored 57 last season. I don't see how we are getting 70.
But that's what I'm saying. Xerxes
Be an
I think,
improvement
will
on
be
that.
a very. It's a good addition to allow others
Okay,
to score more
so
goals.
which is a great point. Let's say Xerxes gets 15. That means Hoyland gets less game time. Hoyland scored 10 goals, pretty much played every game.
the
I think they
bench.
can I think they can play together though, and that's
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
the important thing. I think they can
Yeah.
play
You
together.
think Hoyland plays from the right?
Or you could. I think they could either or. I think the left or
Okay.
right. And I think they could.
Yeah,
so
that's
let's
what I'm
say-
saying. Maybe this comment is a good thing. It's possible, but I think this is where I'm like, United must. This 10.
Or even with this, let's say
must.
Ahmed gets 10 and Rashford gets 15. Bear in mind, Rashford had a record-breaking season and got 17, and we still didn't crack 60. I don't even think Diallo gets enough minutes to even score 10 goals.
He will start. I think he'll start.
Why are we so It took him literally the entire part of last season for Diallo. Diallo played 9 games last season in the Premier League.
I think Diallo can get, bro. Maybe I'm being.
No, I'm not disputing that.
too
I
soft.
think
15
Yeah.
goals.
Well, I think Diallo
Oh.
can get 10 in it. Diallo playing week in, week out. Do I believe he can get 10 goals? Yes. Rashford's
Yeah,
a
10
big
goals.
question mark. Xerxes is a big question mark. Bruno will probably get around 10 because that's what he averages. We are not cracking 7. We are not getting. You said 75 from the front 6 and then 10 from the rest. We are not scoring 85.
Obviously, give or take. Let's say get 10, give or take. You know what I mean? 10, give
So
or
we're saying
take.
75.
You talk about goals. You talk
65.
about goal scoring, though. You talk about goal scoring. We've just conceded 6 goals in the last 3 games.
Ah, come on, man.
I mean-
Pre-season, man. That's pre-season.
Really?
My thing is here. You know what it is? I
This
get
is
your comments
crazy.
here, but my
Go
thing
on.
is here is like, I think my expectations are coming from the fact that it's our 3rd season with Ten Hag. If this was our 1st season here, I would be saying, "Yo, man, them, what we talking about here, man? Bro, we must."
Bro,
No, again,
you hope because you can't tell
But
me.
hope is expectation as well. Can you not expect
bro,
that from your
'cause
team?
You're telling me you want half the league to have a shit season. You have to go into it. No, Saeed, because the expectation you have to expect You go into a season thinking everyone is going to be on it, so I need to be on it as well. I can't wish for my rival's downfall to make me look better. You can't work like that. So I'm thinking if every team is on it, and yes, there may be 1 or 2 teams that drop off naturally, but I still think there's teams above us that will stop us finishing third. Sorry, I think if we finish 5th, the 8th to 3rd swing is crazy, and I don't see it happening.
So what happens here? If I'm now, I don't believe in the manager here, but I still, for me, I think all of us should still have expectations from this team and this manager.
Different things.
I said.
Go on,
I'm going to say, I said before, it's a disaster for me if we don't finish 4th, mate. I absolutely agree with that. If we don't finish 4th, it's a disaster. But realistic head on, that's me being over ambitious about what we can do this season is a 4th place finish. Seeing what I'm seeing and what I've seen and what I believe we'll see next season. Realistically, if we finish 5th, I think we've had a good season, given what we've got now. Unless something drastically changes from now until the start of September, and we see this shit get taken out, a lot of good players come in, and we start to cook in the season, that'll change my mind. But right now here, I think 5th is the best we can hope for. Saying we can finish 3rd right now.
By the way, for me,
is wild.
By the way, just before Flores comes in, I'd rather finish 5th and play good football than finish 3rd and play shit football.
Of course.
Well. Can I make that comment as well?
No way. Because 3rd and Champions League is something to build on. I think.
No, we get 5th in Champions League though. You can get 5th.
Can you?
Actually, you know what we should do? How about
that was last season one? That was last season one.
Was that only last season?
I'm not sure. The chat will know.
But then again, we're gonna finish Europa League anyway. You got
to target the Europa League, like
that's what I'm
in
saying.
That competition.
5th, play good football.
Here's the thing:
win the Europa League.
2 things are different. Our expectation and what we think will happen will different. Is my expectation for Manchester United to be a top 4 side always? I don't care if it's the new manager. We should be, just because of the amount we spend, we should be a top 4 side automatically. Top 4 is nothing special. It's not difficult. As bad as we were last season, we lost 14 games last season and only finished 8 points of 4th spot. Obviously, it varies sometimes, and a team who finishes 4th may get high 70s in regards to points. It was only 68 points. I'm saying Villa and Spurs crawled over line. Yes, they had injuries, but in regards to it, we still have so many major issues. So what I expect is one thing. But the reason why I've said on this very show that I am not looking forward to the season because I see the car crash on the horizon, because I keep stating, look at the team. This is why I said to you, Saeed, okay, who's scoring these goals? You said 75 from the front 6. I don't think we score 75 as a whole team. Can Diallo get 10? Yes, that is possible. Can Rashford get 15? Also, yes. Can Bruno get 10? Yes, because we've seen him do that, and you add in penalties as well. The rest, I don't think so. I don't think Højlund scores more goals with less game time. He got 10 and played pretty much every game. So with Xerxes here, with Sancho here, how all of a sudden is his game time going down, but he's going to score more goals? To me, that's backwards things. Xerxes only got 13 in his last 2 seasons combined. And we're saying new league, new environment, come and be the focal point. Sancho ain't really a goal scorer like that.
He will benefit us more than just the goals, by the way, as well.
He will. No, he will.
Yeah,
I'm hoping so, but let's say he does.
And that's why I believe others will benefit from him.
We're asking for personal best from most of these men, either the best they've ever done or something they've not done in 3-4 years. You're asking for 15 goals from Bruno, for example. Bruno's not scored 15 league goals in 3 years. We're asking Xerxes to go and get a personal best. We're asking Garnacho to go get a personal best. We're asking Diallo to go get a personal best. That is so unrealistic, in my opinion. Asking 4 or 5 of your attackers to go out there and get top numbers.
Yeah.
Like, to me, like, I don't see it whatsoever. I hope I'm wrong. And then even on the flip side is I don't trust the defense. It's not like the first season
all the midfield.
I don't trust the team. I don't trust anybody.
The keeper, even
this league's a more difficult league this year as well. You look at Southampton coming in, Leicester coming back in and stuff. You know, that's not like we had last year with Luton and Burnley and Sheffield United, who were weak teams last year. You know, we got much more difficult teams in the league this year. So and we struggled against those teams, by the way. We struggled against those teams.
I would love to be wrong, and I hope, in the next season, you're throwing these clips back at us like,
yes,
I told you, man. I told you, man, a third. I love it, but I have to say it with my eyes open. I just don't believe we can do a 5-place swing in one season with this team.
5-place swing, that should never have been the case. That's where
that's where we finished, because we deserve to finish there, because the football was so bad and the manager was so bad. What has changed with Yoro and Xerxes coming in that can see us doing
all this pressure on Xerxes to come in and be the guy. Like I said, not
like,
only
like
to play
Hoyland.
well not only to play well yourself, but you're also, it's not just play well, it's transform the attack. Not only are you got to perform, you're Bruno.
You know what it is though as well?
Especially
I feel like for me, it also stops people from using excuses, because a lot of people are having excuses as well. Like a lot of people are saying, "Yo, man, we've not got all our players back." Like, bro, we're still in our third season.
Saeed, we finished 8th with a minus goal difference, had our worst ever Premier League campaign, had our worst ever Champions League campaign, and people still made excuses for this manager and this team. People will, regardless. That's one thing that last season taught me. Despite what happens on the pitch, if fans are fans of the manager or like certain players, they will make excuses. Because last season could not have been any worse. Statistically, it was our worst ever season. Eye test, it was our worst ever season. You still got people saying, we can do well. Why? And again, back to Double A's point, and I've been making the point too. What has changed drastically? People just out here drinking the Kool-Aid, man. Kool-Aid drinkers, man. Kool-Aid drink. We in for a rude awakening against Fulham because we'll probably win the game. But the performance will be awful.
In year 3 of a process, I keep saying it. In year 3 of a process, we should be aiming for winning the league. That's what a club of Manchester United size should do. We should be fully into this manager's whole process, what he wants, set out the players that he wants. The players that he didn't want are all gone. Unfortunately, we're not in that situation. We've got a manager that I still don't believe he even knows how he wants to play football. We've still got too much deadwood. We're not bringing in enough quality to cover the shit that we've got in there. I just don't. As much as I want us to be winning the league, like I said, for us, for a good season is 4th. I think realistically, the best we can finish is probably 5th. We're saying we should be winning another trophy. Yes, the Europa League, we should be going all out. I don't want. And the thing with Ten Hag is, as we've seen in the cup competitions, he doesn't rotate, does he? So you know for a fact we're going for the Europa League this season, and it has to be that for me as disgusting as I think that is. Manchester United are in a position where we have to go all out to win the Europa League rather than going all out to win the league, rather than going all out to win the Champions League. We're in a position now where we have to try and qualify for the Champions League by winning the Europa League. It's disgusting.
Drinking that heavy. And again, Double A, let me just say that as well. I want to be wrong. I would love nothing more than this team to ball out and we get 85 league goals or 90 league goals. I take 70. I take 70 right now. Because we cracked that once in the last 10 years. But I don't see us doing anything this season. I think the best we can hope for in the league is 6th. I don't think we can finish 5th. I think it's 6th.
I can't do this, man.
Saeed, we finished 8th, man, with a minus goal difference. Who is significant?
We were lucky to finish 8th. If we're being honest, though, Saeed, we were lucky to finish 8th.
My one is I'm not giving excuses.
No. It's not excuses. It's just reasoning in regards to who is significantly worse. I don't think let's say argument's sake, Manchester United is slightly better.
Tottenham ain't done shit, man.
I don't think but they're not significantly worse. They've signed Archie Gray, but they're not significantly worse.
I think we've got a better squad than we got a better squad than Tottenham.
Okay, that's all well and good. But are they significantly worse than they were last season? No. And they also have a much better manager. Yeah. They also have a much better defense. They also have a much better midfield.
Much better style of play.
Much better style of play. Attack, you can argue. But the thing is, because of their system, even though I don't rate their attackers, actually, what am I talking about? Madison and Son moonwalking to our team. What am I talking about? Them two start for us comfortably. What are we doing? So again, I don't understand. Nobody is significant. Even if they're not better, who is it? Spurs, Villa, Liverpool, who else?
Villa,
Chelsea.
Villa, Spurs, Chelsea.
None of those teams I think are significantly worse. If you say they've dropped off, cool, but they're not significant, and I don't think we're significantly better.
You know what? The chat. Let me know where United are finishing next season, man.
Yo, this call is crazy.
Let me see. Let me gauge the fan base here, because, like I said, I'm trying to be a bit more optimistic. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what the chat are saying. Chat right now, just spam where United are finishing.
Realistically, chat. Not hope, not where you hope, where you realistically believe.
Realistic.
Yeah.
Do you realistically think third? Do you realistically think
No, obviously realistic is a different thing, man.
So what's your real? Don't give me your hope. What's your realistic?
Top 4 should be realistic for United.
So you think 4th?
Okay. 4th, but I think United should aim for 3rd next season.
Okay, that's fair.
That's fair.
I'll see us finishing 4th.
I've seen this Brentford content creator put his list of where everyone's going to finish in the league. He put us 9th, right? And I was going to reply to him how dare, and I've looked at
9th.
Well, I was going to reply like, "Yeah, come on, bro, it's Man United." And I looked and I thought, "Do you know what? I'm not even mad. I'm not even mad at it. I'm not even
literally. If West Ham didn't have such a shit season, we probably finished 9th.
Yeah,
They were 8 points. They finished 8
from bottom. Yo, Blue Moon, I'm gonna block you, fam. Yo, man. Nah, that's crazy.
If West Ham didn't have such a woeful season, they would have been closer to us.
Hey, depending on position, I'm saying 4th or 5th. Big up Million. 4th.
Yeah, 4th. I don't even get the 4th.
Come on, man.
How have we? So explain to me how we are the
6 and 7s there. You know, Saeed.
Wait.
I missed it on purpose. I just want to see 4th and 3rd, guys.
Again, this is outrageous. Someone explain, Saeed, someone in the chat, how are we finishing 4th? How have we jumped from 8th to 4th? Based off of what? No, I hear that, Saeed. We should never be there. That I agree, but guess what? Let's live in the reality. That's where we are.
We went from 5 points behind Villa. How close were we to Villa? On
8
Tottenham?
points. 8 points.
No, we were 5 at one point. Was it 5?
No, we were close at one point.
It was close at one point, but we finished. It was 8 points. We finished off them. We finished 8 points off 4th.
Yo, Saeed, you see that "Love United, Hate the Ops" comment? Can you just throw that up on the screen, bro? This is if anyone don't understand what girl math is, this is what girl math is. On read that, and it just doesn't.
Third is not a bad shout because if we can go from 3rd to 8th, then surely we can go from 8th to 3rd.
That's not how it works.
I love that. I love that, man. Hey, man, hey, Love United, Hate the Ops. 1, because I love your username. 2, you keep lying to yourself, man. If you don't want to lie to yourself, I get it. I wish I could do that. I wish I could genuinely lie to myself and live in an alternate reality, man. And say Manchester United are going to finish 4th or 3rd. How have we got? We are not significantly better. How have we gone from 8th to 4th? And it's literally the opening day is probably going to be the same players. Euro's injured and Xerxes won't be there. It's the same guys. It's the same traders, just in different colors, man. The Jordans are the Jordans. They're just not red and black. They're just blue and white.
Nah, listen.
It's the same book, you know, like you get the hardback copy of the book and then the regular copy. It's the same book. The cover is just different.
The problem is, right, and Saeed proved it a minute ago. I understand, like Z in the chat, I understand what you're saying. It's your opinions and it's your expectations of 3rd. But like Saeed, none of you can tell me why you think we can finish 3rd. Not one of you can tell me that. You've not got. You're hoping that other teams drop off. That's
a big factor. Though. That's also a big factor.
Because our front 6 is our attack is going to transform, and we're going to get 80+ goals.
But also, as well. We're just kind of making this assumption right now. Give you any money when we sign a couple of players towards the end, you might change your mind as well.
And that's what I'm saying. But as of right now.
Mine is going to be based on that as well. When we get these signings in, United should
even the players we've been linked to.
Let me ask this question: if United right now, as it stands, if we don't sign any more players, United finishes 6th.
Yeah, that's mine.
You just said 3rd.
Yeah, but I said if we go get Ligt, Mazraoui, Ugarte, maybe Rabiot as well.
Even
then
if you
United
go get them players you mentioned, you know what? None of them players really do improve us going forward.
Now, come on, man.
Who improves us going forward, Saeed?
Come on, Ugarte's not an upgrade on what we got.
No. Again, when I say improve us going forward, I mean offensively. So attacking well.
Oh, offensively, we're calm though. We don't need to. I think we're right now. We don't need to maybe.
We're what? Excuse me?
But the thing is, it's a priority right now up front. It's a priority up front.
What?
I don't think the priority right now for United should be the forward line. So you think the United forward line is in that area?
Our forward line is woeful, Saeed.
Bro, come on, man. Woeful. Yeah, but we can't spend all the money in the forward line.
But that's herein lies the problem is that we are awful everywhere. We need him.
Yeah, I get it, but we have to be realistic. Okay, let's be realistic. We can only spend a certain amount of money. You're saying right now, United spend more money in the attacking line than the midfield. I'd rather spend more money in midfield than defense.
I'd rather we do we need both. We need all.
Okay. In an ideal world, I would as well. But right now,
you can do that.
Right now, midfield. But the forward line is still shit regardless. We still
forward line is woeful.
We ain't gonna buy Tony. I don't think
again, and that's there lies.
I would love it. I would love it. But I think we're gonna get him.
But you've still got Garnacho, who isn't the best. We've still got Rashford, who is terrible. We've still got Antony, who is terrible. We've still got Sancho, who can't do it in the United shirt.
Our priority. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We still got Højlund, who went 0016 twice.
Two midfielders. If we could get 2 centre backs, that would be brilliant. And a left back.
They improve us defensively. Yeah. I hear Ugarte. I hear Ligt. I hear Mazraoui. Defensively, they improve us. Absolutely, they do. we still can't put the ball in the back of the net.
No, I get that.
Sorry, last night, 16 shots and we couldn't score a goal.
So unless this team just we become a lockdown defensive team like Ten Hag's first season, then we can finish 4-4-3. Do I see us playing that style? No. Why all of a sudden we go revert back to that style? I don't explain how. Our attack sucks, man. We ain't cracked 60 goals in 2 seasons. What are we doing?
Would you be happy finishing third, playing the way we did in that first season?
No way. Especially not in our third season. That's why I want, for me, good football is more than anything. And Europa League.
But we ain't gonna get that with that. We ain't gonna get that with this manager. So you're hoping. You
must. Broski, guys, I don't care.
Hag must. Ten Hag must. I'm a fan. I'd have to watch it.
Okay. Ten Hag must.
The only way we're getting it.
There's no excuse. You know these Ten Hag inners, yeah? I'm not giving them. But
they're going to make the excuse. I've already seen it already.
I'm on these guys.
Ineos have not done what they're supposed to do. We've not moved on the deadwood. We've not brought in players. I've already seen it on the timeline.
In our third season, United must.
People are making excuses and a ball hasn't even been kicked competitively. And that's the people that are backing this process. They're the people that are saying Ten Hag is the guy. Some of these players are the way forward. And even them, before a ball has been kicked, we weren't even in the month of August. And I see think pieces on social media of people talking about Ineos not doing what they're supposed to do. The squad is still terrible. They've not backed Ten Hag. It's a wrap, people. It's over already before it's begun. And I've been saying this because no one can't tell me still who's scoring our goals. 75, Saeed, you're my bro. You said 75. You said
I said 70. 70 give or
70,
take.
okay, 70 from our front six, which means the rest of the team gonna get at least 10.
How much did Arsenal's front forward line get? How much did they all get from forward line?
No, Flawless. Don't forget Flawless. Rashford's
how much did they get? How much did they get?
Pre-season, so he's destined for them 30 goals.
Saka, Odegaard. Okay, get me the numbers of Saka, Odegaard, Havertz, Trossard. And by the way, these guys are not natural goal scorers, by the way. They're not natural goal scorers.
No, but they are better. I'll take Havertz out. They are better than what we have.
All right. Okay.
I'd put Havertz in. I'll be honest with you.
Come on, man.
I'm trying to find it.
Havertz gets in our team, mate. Havertz gets in our team.
Would you want him in our team?
Yeah, I would have him in our team.
Come on, man.
What, are you mad? Are you mad? You want to have Kai Havertz at United?
No, I wouldn't.
You'd have Smith Rowe.
Smith Rowe's a better player than Havertz. When fit.
I'm trying to find. Chat, where can I find Arsenal?
Yeah, let me know in the chat, man. Because I want to wrap it up soon as well. I know you got a shot, Flawless.
No, it's calm, man. This can run. It's all good. Flawless is cooking. I'm sure the chat's enjoying it. Flawless is cooking. But even if he gets 15 GD, which is, and I appreciate that, that is one of the more realistic ones. I hear that. Bruno getting 10, that is realistic. That's where it stops. We are asking everybody else, bar those two, to get personal bests with this system. We are asking Xerxes, we are asking Diallo, we are asking Sancho, we are asking Garnacho, all to get maybe not Sancho, I'm not sure, but we're asking the vast majority of our attackers to get goals, to score a number of goals they've never scored before, all in the same season. That's just unrealistic. That's just unrealistic.
2 or 3, yeah. 6, no way.
But hey, God, Saeed, our front 6 getting 70 goals, man. Let's go, man. Title charge.
Go back again. So, how much did they get altogether?
Who?
Also, the Trossard. How much did Trossard get?
I'm trying to find now.
Saka got 16, apparently. Odegaard 8, Rice 7, Trossard 11, Havertz 13.
No, front 4. Front, guys. Forget Rice, because obviously he's not.
Front 6, we're asking for the attacking players. So you're asking for Saka, Martinelli, Odegaard, Havertz, Jesus. And pick another attacking player. I'm trying to find
did he score anything?
Yeah. Nah, he only got 4.
He didn't really have a prolific season.
Hey, like Rashford then.
I'm trying to find it. I'm trying to actually find it.
Expand on the I expand on it by saying he's a good player and he improves Manchester United because Manchester United are terrible.
Bro, he does. Nah, come on, man. He don't improve United.
Bro, you're telling me you'd rather have McTominay false 9 than Havertz, yeah? Yeah, is that what you're telling me right now? Is that what you're telling me right now?
Come on, guys. We're not gassing up these Havertz, man.
I'm not saying I want him. I'm not saying let's go and buy him. What I'm saying is, if he was at our football club, he improves our forward line.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. This is what I'm saying, bro. This is why I'm like, in year 3, this manager has to create a system where these players flourish.
Here we go. I got you. Wait. I got you. I got you.
The system's not changed.
The system ain't
but
changed.
You must. That's what I'm saying. This manager must. Find a
but
way
again,
to get these players
doing-
fucking.
and
The system's not changing, bro.
Rance is spot on here when he says it's on the system to create chances. But
Yes.
this is the thing with the manager, we don't have a system in place. So then what we need to rely on is the individual quality. It's not like a Brighton, for instance, with De Zerbi. Are their players the best individually? No. But because of the system they have in place, this is why they create. I think Brentford were like 6th or 7th on the list, and that was without Ivan Toney. Did they, in terms of creating chances, did they have the best players individually? No, but the manager, I don't trust the manager. So because we don't have the manager, we then relying on the individual quality of said players. Different manager, I'm talking a whole different thing. With a different manager, a whole different conversation. I'm like, yeah, these men could do something. I'm looking here, Saka got 16, Havertz got 13, Trossard got 12, Odegaard got 8, Martinelli got 6, and Nketiah got 5. So 16, 13, 12,
team, though,
8,
we don't have goals around the
and 5 from theirs. So you can add that up.
Saliba got a few goals, Gabriel got a few. We don't get goals from
Rice got 7, White got 4, Gabriel got 4, Jesus got 4, Saliba got 2, Tomiyasu 2, and then 1 from Zinchenko, Kiwior, and Vieira.
Okay. So yeah.
So we're relying on a system change. And what we're witnessing from pre-season, nothing's changed.
I still, for me though, I'm not shying away. I'm not letting this manager get away with it just because I believe, or we believe, he's not good enough. He should be in his 3rd season, guys. We should all be on his case to have a system where these guys should be getting more goals. The system should be flourishing. United should have an identity. United should have a style of play. In our 1st season, guys, we should not let this guy get away with it. And I don't want the expectation to fall down. This is why, for me, I'm expecting it. I demand it. I don't care if I don't rate him. I demand it because you know why? All of these lot have been saying, yo, he deserves a new contract and whatnot, etc., etc. So for me, you have to demand this in your 3rd. He's got new coaches as well now. New coaches.
Bro, I've been demanding it since day 1. Of course, I'm going to demand it on season 3.
Yeah.
Are you mad?
Yeah. I just want to emphasize that.
And to Rance's point where he says, I didn't watch the game yesterday. If there's been no changes, then the confidence, the convo is wasted. Here, the thing is, yesterday, I just pulled up the lineup. Sancho and Diallo played. We're relying on individual quality. If those two are out there, do I trust them?
To be fair,
yes.
we look like we know what we're doing yesterday.
Again, do we believe that Sancho is playing false 9 this season? I don't think Sancho's playing false 9 this season for the manager. Absolutely. Not saying he's, and let me clarify that. I'm not saying he shouldn't. I would play him false 9. Do I trust his manager to do so? No, I don't. I don't think, because we've seen this last season where he played him false 9, and then the start of the season we didn't see it.
And then pulled him out.
He's saying with Diallo, like because I'm looking at the front 4 with Diallo, Sancho, Rashford. That's a balanced front 3. Mount's rubbish, but we know that. But do I trust his manager to play him? No.
We played exactly the same in pre-season as we did last season. I mean, the only difference is we've actually the players were forced to play a little bit higher and kind of press Liverpool in, and that's where the opportunities were gained from those breaks in transition. Do you know what I mean? Where you break up the play and then attack from there. That's where we profited yesterday, and we were trying to do that last season, but it just weren't effective because we didn't have a high line with a back line. So there's not much been changed really. We're still playing with the wide players out. We've still got the 3-1-6 in the build up. There's nothing dramatically changing there. So people saying that like there's been some kind of dramatic change with this team, that's madness. Do you know what I mean? Because nothing's changed. There's been bet. The only thing you can say is we're playing a little bit higher up, and that's it. Which Ten Hag wanted to do anyway last season.
People can talk about like changes and all this. Yeah, at the end of the day, we had how many shots and we couldn't score 1 goal. We had Rashford, Ahmad, and Sancho in the goal, and that's our whole point at the end of the day. That's the bottom line. You can have all these players on, you can try as much as you want, but if they can't put the ball in the fucking net, then the combo is wasted because they ain't getting you the goals that you want to get you 3rd. Or do you know what I'm saying? So
I agree.
If you can't put the ball in the back of the net, then what are we even talking about? And that's the whole point. That's the whole problem with Manchester United.
I think you know what it is.
4 or 5 years, we can't put the ball in the net.
I think we can't overgas it, but I think for me, when I've watched these games with an open mind, so I've tried to take my bias away, my Ten Hag out kind of mindset. I have seen the pressing a little bit better. You know what I mean? The way we're trying to function in terms of attacking rhythms, I've seen a little bit something going on there. The way we're positioned now, the press is a little bit more smoother. Like I can see like there's a substance to what we're trying to do. But obviously, we can't be naive to think that come first game of the season, if it's not there and it's not consistent, then the whole preseason was a waste. So when I've looked at the team, I'm like, yo, we're doing a little bit different here. Ten Hag is demanding Harry Amas and our fullback to stay high up the pitch. The manager is asking Diallo to do this, to do that. Like Rashford looks a bit more sharper. You know what I mean? Like I've seen a little bit, but like I said to you, I understand where you guys are coming from and what you're kind of, you know what I mean?
It's more so, like I said, it's on the man. If we had a manager who implements the system, do I believe these players are good enough to do better? Absolutely. We're better than 8th place, a minus goal difference. Can we score more goals? Yes, 110%. But from the lineup I'm looking at here, we're relying on individual quality. Do I trust this? Forget whether I like Ten Hag or not. Do I trust him to play these players? No. I don't trust him to play. I don't know where that trust has come from in this manager that a lot of us don't rate. I don't understand that all of a sudden. Why all of a sudden he's going to start doing right things? Why is Sancho going to play false 9? Why is Diallo?
He's going to start the season, by the way. He's going to start the season, by the way.
Is he?
Yeah, that's what he said. The manager said we're going to start. We're going to start Sancho at the start of the season.
So he said Sancho through the middle. What Rashford
through the middle?
He mentioned Rashford could play up top as well, so we get to see Rashford play number 9.
I could see Rashford 9.
No. He to be fair, he said Rashford is better when he comes off the left.
Did he not say about? I could be wrong here. Chat, let me know. You might know about the striker we signed from Arsenal, the 16-year-old. Did he say or did he not say that?
No, he didn't mention because we've not signed him yet.
We've not signed him. All right, I stand corrected because someone was telling me that I seen comments talking about he said he's the third choice striker.
No.
He didn't say that. Okay, fair.
I think United fans are just kind of bantering that. He could
okay, that's what I just to clarify that. But yeah, I don't trust him to then play Sancho, Diallo, and another. Because then that means Rashford, Garnacho, Anthony, 2 of those 3 are going to be consistently on the bench. You mentioned it already on the show how he doesn't like to rotate. Right, I can see Rashford one side, Garnacho the other. Come to start.
That's exactly what's going to happen. Exactly what's going to happen.
And to me, that's not a good. Even with Sancho, that's not. Even though it's a better balance, I don't think that's good.
The only difference we saw yesterday, Flawless, was Sancho can link up the play better than Rasmus Højlund could. You had Collier running through the middle, making runs into the box and bringing the ball forward. But generally, it was pretty much the same football. There wasn't much. Oh, in the press, we pressed with like a 4-2-4, which we hadn't been doing in last season. But that's the only real difference has been in the press. Actually, in the build-up and actually getting the ball out from the back has been exactly the same.
I just don't
moving the ball through the middle.
I don't get this newfound belief in the manager and newfound belief in the majority of the players.
No, but it's more expectation now to rise up, and it's like I don't really believe in the manager.
I hear
for me, they must rise up.
For sure.
I hear the expectation part, but do they have the capabilities? I don't believe they do.
We'll find out. We'll have to find out this year. They must, like most of these players, it's last chance. Rashford, last chance. A lot of these guys, last chance to prove themselves. You know what I mean? Some of them are on borrowed time. Some of them shouldn't be here. But most of these guys, like I said to you, they must perform now.
Listen, we've got a big game Saturday. We have to hope that we're coming back and another week of training back on our soil. Start to move things forward. We'll see what we do against City, but I said that it all goes down to sales and purchases, and it's not been enough for me, and that's why we've been let down for this season, and that's the reason why I have to be realistic in what I'm seeing, and a third place finish is just never even entered my head, man.
It isn't. So look at this. Ten Hag is considering using Jadon Sancho and Bruno Fernandes as strikers to help solve United's attacking issue. Sancho will hear it. Bruno, that sounds awful.
He did it back end of the season, didn't he? Him and McTominay were sort of switching in that false 9.
So, and you know who's actually fit, who we might play in the 10 behind that? Mason Mount.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So our 10 could be Mason Mount and our 9 Bruno with Rashford and Garnacho either side.
Listen, we'll find out. This time next week we're going to win the Community Shield.
Am I crazy? Not in regards to that front 4. Is it out of the realms of possibility he plays that front 4?
Yeah.
It's probably nailed on, mate, to be fair. It's probably nailed on.
Mount in the 10, Bruno as the false 9 with Rashford and Garnacho either side.
That's not worrying, though, Flawless. It's the back 4. That's what I'm worried about.
I'm worried about.
What does that back 4 look like in a Community Shield?
Yeah. It's actually it's a back 6 for me. It worries me more, to be
back
fair.
6, that one holding fielder.
Yeah.
Listen, we're going to wrap up here, man. Guys, this show, if you've not got at least 600 likes here, bro, I don't know what you lot are doing right now. Let me just check the likes. 533. Guys, come on, man. There's been 1.1K there throughout the whole video. Guys, hit the like button. It costs you nothing. We've had a very, very good show. You know what I mean? All about different opinions. You know, the ones there. And yeah, man, let's see what happens. But this time next week, we'll play the Community Shield against Man City. And then it's ready for the weekend again after that, where the season begins against Fulham. Come on. Imagine McTominay scores a winner against us. That's crazy. Should we hold on to McTominay not getting sold until after Fulham game? You know what I mean? Like,
for Smith Rowe going back, that's why. Smith Rowe.
Yeah, Smith Rowe. Yeah, there you go. They might both play. You never know. But listen, guys, please like the video on your way out. I'll be back tomorrow, midday live. We'll be back. Me, Lee, Gunnar, Don. You think I'm talking the most? Look at Don tomorrow morning. Apparently, he's moving mad with Chelsea. So
what did he say? Top 3? He said top 3.
I think he said top 3 as well. Yeah. So someone's gonna get it. You know, they've gone from 11th something 6, and then now, you know, I mean, 3rd. So let's see what happens with them.
6th to 3rd, not mental. 8th to 3rd is crazy, bro. So,
but then we finished 3rd the season before anyway. So it's not as if we don't finish before.
We've got history there.
Mate. Let's see. Ash, big up to you, man. Love for coming on as usual, man. We'll see. Are you gonna be there on? Are you going to the derby?
Yeah, I'll be there on Saturday. So yeah, we'll see what happens. But yeah, I'll be there. You going yourself, Saeed?
No, I'm 50-50. You know, I'll probably make a late decision, man.
Late decision. Like he's had a fitness test. Oh yeah,
man. No, you know what I mean.
Man, we gonna finish 3rd, man. It's gonna be a great season.
Yeah.
Might be the only chance we get to go to Wembley this season. Do you know what I mean? So, you know, got to take it, innit? So, but yeah, pleasure to be as always, Saeed. Thanks for having us and speaking to the boys, Flawless AA, and chat, getting yourselves involved. Make sure you're hitting those like buttons as well. Do you know what I mean? Saeed, quality content here, you know.
Come on.
Top tier. So show that man some love and go hit the like button. It's free, it costs you nothing. But yeah,
costs you nothing.
All right, thanks very much for having us, Saeed. Appreciate it, man.
Come on, always, bro. Big up, man. Big up to AA, man. Love for coming on, man.
Yeah, man. It's good to be back. I am looking forward to the season being back, because it means we get to do this every Sunday. We get to do content. You know what I mean? It's
how would you say else, man? Go for a drink, go karting. You know what I'm saying? Paintball, pigeon clay shooting, man.
It's just good to have football back. When you're like us and your life revolves around football, you need it back in your life, regardless of what it is. So, listen, it's always a pleasure to be here. Like Ash is saying, you know what I mean? Saeed opens his door to the people to come and have their opinions, whether you agree with us or not. You know what I mean? It's always good to show your appreciation, to make sure you are smashing the like. He's 2K away from 100K. So you people that are in here violating and not subscribing to the man, make sure and sharing it with your friends as well, because listen, it's not just United. Every week, every day of the week, he's got people on here talking about football, talking about the game of love, and great opinions. You know, I watch the show throughout the week when I can. Do you know what I mean? I don't just watch the shows for United. I watch everyone else, because it's good to hear the community that Saeed brings together, man. So you need to make sure you are supporting him. Obviously, Ash, my twin, big up, my side man. I ain't my side man.
Hype man. Hype man.
My wingman, Flawless, you know. And obviously the best chat on YouTube. If you agree with me, if you disagree with me, if you like anything I've said, make sure you go into FCAA. Still not got 500 subscribers yet, guys. So that would be lovely if you could get me up to 500 today. That would
subscribe to AA, man. What are we doing now?
Come on, people, man. Subscribe, guys.
My new series, Winner Stays On, starts very, very soon. Filming another episode on Saturday. So I'm going to miss the Community Shield to do so. So, you know, putting that work in. And yeah, man, this season I'm hoping for bigger and better things. You know, some vlogs maybe at the games. And like I say, Winner Stays On. So go and show us some love and big up and have a good week to everyone.
Yep, there you go, man. There you go, people. Flawless, you're going to be live straight after this. Let me just double check I've got the redirect ready. But big up, man. Let them know what you got coming up.
Yeah, firstly, big up for having me as always, Saeed, man. Appreciate it. Apologies on the again. Shout out to AA, big up Ash each and every time. Big up the chat, man. Big up the chat. And to the last comment, to the guy who was like, oh, Flawless is clueless. Yo, poke holes in my argument. I'm all here for it, man. Don't just say it with like poke holes in what I'm saying. Like, that's just a very, very lazy assessment. But hey, we move. Big up to the chat, though, real ones. Run up the likes first and foremost on here, man. Hit the like button, because you lot don't be doing that. Subscribe to Saeed. Saeed, big up for having me on. As always, man. Like, much, much, much appreciated every time. Sarcasm City TV recently just hit 12K as well. So salute to you lot for supporting each and every time. Premier League podcast, the Yardman edition. That's what's coming up. Anyone who's seen the show before, Those are hilarious. So yeah,
Bro, I had him on before, man. Big up Kaneki.
Did you have Kaneki on? Shout out to Kaneki,
before,
man.
yeah.
That's my guy, yo. Characters, him and Lex, man. Shout out to both my dons. So yeah, that's what we're discussing. All things Premier League, answering questions from the chat as well. So any of you lot, you want to feel free to disagree, man. And I run the fan calling show 4:30 p.m. Mondays. Pull up to that. Everyone in the chat, man. That's open. Feel free whether you if you disagree with me, cool. Come on, have your say. Come sell me the Kool-Aid is why to Man United are finishing third. Please. I would love to hear it. But big up, man, every time.
Come on, man. Big up to everyone here, man. Like I said, people, man, hit the like button. Big up to sorry, man. Double A's. I didn't know where you went there.
Oh, I headed out. I don't know what happened then. Apologies.
Big up, man. Big up, man. And guys, yeah, like I said, tomorrow I'll be back midday live. Like I said to you, support everyone's channels. Ash Meppers, everyone. Support them. Just subscribe. It costs you nothing. It just helps everyone, you know what I'm saying to you. And also, the biggest thing I want to say, you lot out there, stay safe. You know what I'm saying? This country,
100%.
This country is on its knees right now. I'll be honest with you, man. Like, stay safe out there. You know what I mean? Nuruddin, I need to check up on Nuruddin, man, because Nuruddin's been on the front line today.
Yo,
so I need to phone him. Yeah, he's been on the front line, man, today, man. So I need to see that he's okay, man, and he's, you know what I mean? He's all good, man. So yeah, man, it's crazy scenes out in the UK, but just stay safe. Just look after your family and your loved ones. And yeah, man, we just need the football back, man. Maybe these football hooligans are just flipping, need a football back, man.
It's bored.
Yeah, there's bored probably, man.
Oh,
you know what I mean? So,
at home. Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. You know what I mean? I'm sure they'll be celebrating Amad Diallo and that when they score. You know what I mean? And other players. You know what I mean, bro? Let's be honest, though. Let's see. But guys, like the video. Go head over to Florence's channel, Sarcasm City TV. We're out. Peace.